Okay, so today I'm going to be playing Valorant for the first time in a couple years. I never really played the game that much, just a little bit maybe around when it came out, or at least closer to when it came out. So I'm going to bring to it my Permadeath multiplayer Gauntlet, where each hero or character, whatever they're called in each game, is always different, like League of Legends, Overwatch, stuff like that, right? Each champion or hero gets one life, but it doesn't mean like if I die in the course of a game that they die, that I can't play as them again, but it means if I lose the match. So if I lose a game, right, team-based match is basically what I'll play. If I lose a match, then I can no longer play as them again, and then once I get through all of them, right, the playthrough is over. And so the point is that if you have to unlock them by buying them with currency or something, then I can only do it with free-to-play currency. I don't think it's like that. I think you can just play as anybody from the start, but maybe I'm wrong. But that's normally how it goes. So I try to save up enough in-game currency through playing the ones that you start with or the ones on the free rotation in order to buy the rest of them. And so that's like a victory condition to be able to play as all of them, right? If I get enough in-game currency to unlock the rest while playing as the ones that I have. So the one thing, I was going to do it in the morning, but it sort of bugged out for me, which it hopefully won't do now. So I'm actually display capturing, which might not be the greatest for such a popular game on Twitch. In fact, ironically, you would think it's easier to capture, but that's the whole reason why I'm actually even playing it, is because I was going through this gauntlet of games. Like, I'm going to play each of the top games on Twitch at any given time. So, like, I started with just chatting because that was to introduce the format. I started with just chatting just to explain what the format is that I'm going to do. Then I did GTA 5 because that was on there. Then I did Dota 2, right? We just did a couple days, so now I'm doing this. So it's not my first time playing, but again, I haven't played it very much. We got the cutscene here at the beginning, which is always a bit of a pet peeve of mine. I've already seen this a couple of times just now, but when I was trying to get it to work, it kept crashing. So like I said, for a game that's that popular on Twitch, which is, again, the whole reason why I'm playing it based on this Gauntlet format, it's shocking that it wouldn't record and capture better, or that I would have to use display capture. Is kind of shocking. And of course, it's a game that I always meme on and make fun of for why does it feel like I'm floating all around? It would be a case where I make fun of it for the Chinese spyware potential anti-cheat that they do that launches in its own whatever as an own thing on your computer, and you can't turn it off or you can't exit out of it the whole time that your computer is on. Like, I always make fun of that as like something's a little bit sus about that. If you're worried about TikTok, that should absolutely be something that you would be worried about. Right, it could be used in a similar way. Again, I'm never very good at aiming. I never claim to be. Look at that. But this game is basically just Counter-Strike meets Overwatch. That's the best way to describe it, right? Counter-Strike, I just want to test if alt tabbing works, because it wasn't. If you try to game capture, it just would completely crash the game, which is unbelievable. It's one thing if it just doesn't work, but it's another thing if I'm playing like an open world game where I'm trying to explore, go where it's telling me not to go. But yeah, with the recoil, they're trying to show off the... They're trying to show off the fact that, oh, it's gonna have recoil like Counter-Strike, unlike Overwatch. So it's like, again, it combines the abilities of Overwatch with the gunplay of Counter-Strike, which is the whole point of the game. Oh, now you want me to aim down sights. Provides accuracy, eh? Doesn't seem accurate at all, actually, but I mean, this gun might have a little exaggerated recoil too, but no, these games don't even have that good graphics. It's just kind of...
Got it. Yo, Jet, what'd you score on this training sim?
Higher than you, Will. Phoenix is doing well. Don't encourage him, Silva.
But no, it's sort of like this game lacks personality the way that Overwatch has, and if you're gonna have the abilities, then just do it. You can shoot through walls. That's one fun mechanic of the game, apparently, even though it's stupid. Or don't you, like, you hit like left shift or something to do it? I mean, I'm not the type to go for headshots either. I'll just go for a body shot. Straight between lanes.
Go for headshots, yeah?
Go for headshots. But see, I'll never get one, so the amount of time I try to get one, it's going to be over. You'd rather just not even bother with it. You got to get used to each gun individually, which I like the skill element of that. That there's a, you know, each one has its own learning curve.
We don't all have wind powers, Jet.
But no, it sort of de-emphasizes the abilities. If you want it to be, you move faster with a knife. Everybody knows that, which is maybe slightly true because you have, you know, less weight on you, but I guess not really. You're still carrying it.
I don't know.
The spike is a detonation device that extracts radionite. As attackers,
We plant the spike, stop defenders from defusing it, then boom. See? I got it.
good enough. Let's gear up. You'll want heavy.
B to open shop. Or I should do like some sort of weapon gauntlet with it too. Like where I have to use a certain weapons in a certain order or something. I'll combine that with it. Like if I die with a weapon. I was doing that in Counter-Strike. How do you do a permanent thing in Counter-Strike when there aren't really character classes the way there are here? It's I do it by saying every gun it has a life. Like so I can only use this one gun for this game, and then if I lose I can't use it anymore, and then the next game I can only use the next gun. Right, whatever. That we're going in order. Open the shop. Yeah, we saw it. What do you want?
Okay, grab the spike, then move to starting positions.
Or I don't know how to exactly do everything with the abilities. Like, how did I even switch to that? Or is this just meant to be the... I don't get it. Spike is 4. Move to the barrier to prepare for the round start. Okay. I'd be the one to not really want to do that. Or sometimes I'm the one to do the objective, but...
This map has 3 sites we can hit. A, B, and C.
Once again, this is one of these games that people take super seriously and try hard, which I don't mind, but
Jet and Sova, you
just at the entry level, it can be kind of unfun. So it's maybe better to play these games right when they first come out, so they're not quite metagame to death. But I guess of course, shift isn't to sprint; it's literally to.
Let's try again. Remember, being quiet is important. Now the enemy's listening for us, so keep
Already failed. Broadcast spotted something.
Hold up. An enemy's in there. We should use abilities before gunfights to help.
Use
take
abilities
them.
before
I can
gunfights.
throw my curveball. It'll blind them. We'll have an advantage.
Good. Curve it left around the door.
Watch your eyes!
You're blind. No good. Curve it around the door.
What? Lost the tutorial.
Cover. Use abilities before we take ground.
I mean, even though
And cover.
I kill them.
Curveball ability.
E to equip, even though that wouldn't norm. Oh no, it would be.
You're blind. No good. Curve it around the door.
Wait, but it's gonna let me try again and not reset? He said curve it left. I don't get it. It's I don't understand the left and right. I'm doing it the way the arrow is going.
I got him!
I killed another. Jet's down. Site's clear.
Move in. Rush the site that you've left.
But no, it's sort of a little
And plant the spike.
identity confused because it's like, you know, does it want to be about the abilities or does it want to be about the gunplay? And my preference would be,
Follow me.
Yo, my ultimate's
why are we trying to BM with just a knife? They're on their way. Take cover in Chubby with Brimstone. I'm trying not to really follow this too much, but I just kind of do random things.
Now,
Stay inside the Chubby and listen for enemies.
If I die, I come back to life right here. Reborn through fire, baby.
good. Use your ult to stop defenders from defusing.
Why can't I use a gun though?
I hear them.
They took away. Oh no.
Come on, let's go!
Go. Take them out.
Now even if I die, it's okay. Not that they're really doing a whole lot. What? But I didn't even die. See, that's how I'll do it. I just sort of spray the whole time.
Before the spike detonates.
I hear them. Use your ultimate.
Cast your ultimate. Wait.
Come on!
It's saying to do that, but then that had nothing to do with what happened after. Right, like am I actually dying that happened, or Just after a certain amount of time, that happens anyway.
Phoenix, follow me. We need to evacuate the area.
Oh, yeah, it's because I didn't get out of the radius.
They're super dead.
Now move to safety before the spike detonates. Great.
Wait for round end. Okay. As far as game mode, it doesn't really matter too much, but yeah, that's the main crux of what I'm doing with this, which will be sort of a fun additional format to just playing the game effectively for the first time, or the first meaningful amount of time. I don't know why it seems like I keep stuttering in movement. Oh, you do that, and then...
Now your abilities.
Wait,
Blaze this time.
Wall of fire. Here we go.
wait, you have to actually pay for your abilities? I don't remember that being a thing. I thought... What?
Do you need a gun? Let us know.
Or yeah, you can get it from like other people. They can give you money and stuff.
Defensive hold is spreading out and sharing information. Phoenix,
Yeah, sharing information, by which I mean I'll mute everybody and just fucking do whatever I do. I don't give a shit. But playing at a low level like this, I wouldn't think is a big deal. So you can't actually sprint.
stay here.
Move to the highlighted area. Okay. I just keep trying to wander around too much.
Defend the ramp. Use
Oh my god.
hot hands. Throw the fire at the choke point. If they push, go burn.
Careful now.
Okay, that's a good thing. I like the environmental hazard aspect of it. It really did that much damage though. So Q, what does C even do? Like a line of fire. Rotate to A. Like, I'm not going to be doing any of this stuff strategically. I'll just kind of face roll it, but
Spotted at C site. Rotate to C.
I don't know how the ability charges and stuff work. Or now I'll break the scripting of it.
Solver, can you recon? Yes. Scouting ahead.
Or it blinds myself too. Scouting ahead, by which I mean I'm being blind.
There they are.
Move to the highlighted area.
Spotted. Throw your blaze where I've pinged to block their vision.
Even though I maybe just wasted it.
Going up. Push forward. Kill the enemies, then defuse.
Oh, I like the way some of these mechanics work though. It's more deep than you think. That blocks their vision as well as being yeah, as if you'd ever survive this long with players around. You just got to get used to the... You got to get used to the thing with respect to... I don't know how that guy didn't kill me there. They're simulating my aim. Victory and you die. Died for a good cause. Yeah, I mean, it's a game that sort of has minimalistic graphics, though, considering, like, you know... I don't know what it is. It doesn't feel like super high-end, but it'll still be kind of shitty because... performance, because I'm display capturing, which, again, I'm surprised that it is such an issue. You can't game capture, or there's all kind of issues with it. This starts with you as part of the Valorant community. I will compete to win together. Teamwork to win games. I can only win with teammates, not in spite of them, even though I'll absolutely, you know, that's just how I do things. Commit to respect and empathy. I understand respect and empathy build trust, and trust is needed. Everyone can perform their best. Protect my community. I will build the community I want to play in, one match at a time, by which I mean a community where people just do their own thing and it's fine. I will champion the needs of others while striving to keep my games welcoming and fair for everyone. I will help Riot keep me safe, except from the Chinese spyware that they forced me to install on my computer called Vanguard. I will be responsible with my account, devices, personal information, and conduct. I'm being irresponsible by even doing that shit. Only players you choose to party with will be able to talk with you in this channel. It's present during outside the match, has no restriction on how players choose to communicate. Party voice activation mode, push to talk, which I don't know. Push to talk key is you, and I'll probably never hit that. Party chat during custom games off. Team voice is off. This channel is available to all members of your team. Team voice push to talk key is V. I might accidentally hit that. So basically you just want to turn that shit off though. Settings. The music on this menu is very very light. Yeah, audio, main volume. Okay, voice over, store video, all music, menu, lobby music, agent select music. Lower music when a player is speaking. Where is all the voice settings? Oh, here we go. Output device should be irrelevant. Incoming volume, 0. Mic volume 0. This is like one of my pet peeps too. Like if I want to do it, I'll do it. But generally, it's such a cringe and stupid element. Like imagine talking while playing a game. Says me, who's streaming and always talking. You know, I always make fun of myself like that, but it's just different. Or like even when I say, imagine having like a number in your name. Like I have 1, O-N-E, quiet gamer, but not the number 1, like as a digit. But yeah, I always make fun of that. Imagine having a number in your name. Or like symbols and stuff. Loopback test, party voice chat off, push to talk off. Again, that's about as good as it can get. So voice over is fine. Or what I don't understand is where do you see the like text chat and stuff like that? Can you turn that off too? Text language. Map, mouse, privacy, block players, other. I don't even want to see that part of it. Like whatever. Esports, obviously. That's always what happens with these games too. There might be a certain purity and just innocent and fun to it for, you know, for a time when it first comes out. Or this game was made almost to fit into that though. See, like they already have the established infrastructure for it. Like this game wasn't designed just to be like, oh, it's designed to be a good game. It's designed like, oh no, it's designed to be an esport specifically. Riot's already, you know, established with that with League. Like that's what I don't like. It can fit into that, but it's too much on purpose. Like Counter-Strike wasn't done for that purpose at all, because when Counter-Strike was just a mod and all that, like it was just a game that people played, and then it turned into that with CS:GO and stuff. But I don't like how they go into it with that incentive. Like, oh, it's got to be an esport, and that's the number one thing. If it's a good game and people are competitive, it'll happen on its own. But no, there can be that purity where like people just play fun and it's not a big deal. And then it turns from that to everybody's like a try-hard wannabe esports player and like whatever, you know. It's just this game copied Overwatch just like every other game in existence, including Paladins and fucking basic training, closed party code. Competitive, probably they wouldn't even let me do it because level 20. I love that too. Shorter games with simplified economy, spike rush, that so like I could rotate between the thing, or underrated, switch between attack, defense at the half, plant diffuse. Again, I never claim to be very good at these kind of games, but they're called agents in this game. Okay. Oh, see, some of them are going to be locked. So how do you do it? Oh, so that's going to be a risk factor for me. So I only last as long as. Oh wait, there's that many, or it just keeps cycling through. The thing is that. Okay, let me look for the captain. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so there's like 25 or something. So what it is how many do I actually have that are playable? You have this guy, this chick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I thought I saw one other one separated from the rest. So you have like only 5 of them. So if I lose with those, then I don't have enough to buy another one with, again, free to play in-game currency that I earn over the course of the run, then I'm in trouble. So if I go to queue up it says it right there, 27. So yeah, that's not just me being dumb. I genuinely can't see that because my mic blocks that part of the screen sometimes in the middle, which normally doesn't affect me in the course of a game, but like it's right up in my face. So like, and my computer's right there. It's not like I have a very elaborate setup. That's like the generator moment in Dead by Daylight where I can't see what I'm doing with the prompt of that. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Literally 5 people, 5 agents that allow you to have a very limited lifespan for this game. So I might actually go through all of them. So assuming we'll play as him first, controller is going, so it's gonna be controller, duelist, and then like a healer. Initiator maybe is a healer. Joining from the USA, Brimstone's orbital arsenal ensures his squad always has the advantage. His ability to deliver utility precisely and safely make him unmatched. Or no, controller I guess is more like a healer then. Unmatched boots on the ground. Commander controllers are expert in slicing up dangerous territory. Or maybe I have no idea what these mean, but Dangerous territory, set their team up for success. Stim beacon. Instantly toss down a stim beacon upon landing, creates a field that grants players combat stim and a speed boost. So it's going to be all buffs. Q is going to be equip an incendiary grenade launcher fire to launch a grenade that detonates as it comes to rest on the floor, creating a lingering fire zone that damages players within the zone. Or what can sort of happen is these games can overlap with the effects. So it's like it'll be this guy's fire combined with the other guy's fire, right? Who I was just playing as, Phoenix, right? So it starts to become too overwhelming where you can't even figure out what's going on, but especially as a new player. Sky Smoke, equip a tactical map fire to set locations where brimstone smoke clouds will land. Alt fire to confirm. Launching a long-lasting smoke clouds that block vision in the selected area. This almost seems like too complicated, but equip a tactical map fire to launch a lingering orbital laser strike at targeted location, dealing high damage over time. The players caught in the selected area. So we'll try to do that, I guess, for the sake of, that'll be my first one. I kind of like the fact that we have very few characters because it means this won't go on for too long. But watch how people are just immediately going to be tryharding, or we're going to be forced to play against bots. I don't know what that means in this context, closed party, because it's not like I have a party here anyway, right? So I'm just queuing up to try to play with other people. So yeah, we're just giving this a shot. I don't want to do some of these games for too many sessions. Like, we did Dota 2 for like 2 sessions. And again, I'm not holding it against the game and saying, oh, the game is bad. But it was so like beginner unfriendly that if you're not super well versed, you got to sit there and read everything. But oh, wait, you can't because, you can play a bot game and figure out some stuff. But you got to look up guides. You got to look up shot meta. It tries to give you some pointers there, but it's just kind of, it's a very insular kind of thing, right? It's not something you can just randomly play and just, everybody you're playing with and against, as proof of that, has played like hundreds of games pretty much, right? And I'm the only one who's actually new, which is probably going to be the same thing here. Or even here, I can't find a queue. Even though the game is going to be so popular, it'll be popular in a different way, like, where you have the, I don't really care about the game modes, like whatever, anything would count. We want to play as that one dude clown.
They think I'm an old dog.
Right, so he's going to be more of a support type of dude. And let me look at these again. So this will be a stim beacon. So just a buff. C is a buff. I don't like the position of some of these things. Why are the hotkeys like this? Why wouldn't it just be like 1 through 4 or some shit? Like C and X are so weird. Q is the incendiary, and then E and X. X is obviously the alt. Should I go Reyna or Cypher? Can I mute this shit too? Who are you better with? The thing is that, okay, C is the beacon. So C is a buff, Q is the fire, E is the smoke, and then obviously X is just the airstrike. That's the best way to play League or any game like this, which I don't even know if League has built-in voice chat by now. It probably doesn't. But it's like, see, look at their levels. 47, 19, 25, 1. I don't know what the bottom guys is. 25, 34, 18. Okay, they're not super experienced, but again, my weakness is going to be the shooting aspect of it, the aiming and the recoil, which I can accept.
Another kingdom infestation.
So maybe I should go sort of in order almost a little bit.
Collateral damage.
I don't know why do I have to buy my abilities? Like, I'm confused by a lot of things. So you start off with a pistol and you're forced to use the pistol, I guess. But that's like announcing my presence because they want to be all cheeky with the try-harding of whatever. Again, I don't mind the learning curve or something, like that, but I don't like how insular it feels like even at the beginning. You're going to go in here and I'm just going to try to... I'm very confused why you have to buy your abilities. That part doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Wait, so how do you do it?
Fully smoked.
Got one.
Alright, that was a good smoke, I guess. Okay. I mean, I had plenty of time there, so that guy's aim doesn't really scare me. So we tried the E, and the C again is just a buff. Why does it say 0 to 0 though? Like I died, so or is that counting something else? Yeah, that guy was like a deer in the headlights moment where it wasn't like that big of a deal. Or do I not get to actually respawn? So it'll be like by round. I don't even know what game mode like we're playing. I don't know. The visuals of the game sort of feel a little bit uninspired. Why am I playing stage? So I won't be able to switch. I won't be able to switch in the middle of the thing. Right, I play as one character only, even if it let you do that. Okay, we'll go to Stinger and that. That'll be my weapon setup. I really am confused by that. I'm upset about it, in fact. Why do I have to buy my own abilities? Like, what the fuck is that about? I swear you didn't have to do that before. Anytime I played... What kind of mechanic is that? You have to buy your abilities? But then it's not an ability. Like, what do you mean? Why was it showing me that screen for so long, too? Okay. Let me try to focus a little bit. I'll go the same way and expect different results here. So you got...
Fully smoked.
We'll do that, and then we'll do the Q.
Molly.
Let me try to be all sneaky and cheeky here. Yeah, we know he's in there somewhere, so I'll just keep doing it. I mean, I was hitting him. I stay out maybe in the open too much, and I'm not using the C at all. It's a 0, 2, and 1, which I don't even understand fully how I did that, but that's one thing I'll do is I'll keep going the same way every time and expecting something different to happen. Or, like, I'm too methodical sometimes, too, especially when I'm doing something for the first time. I'm not going to want to... Or you know what I developed is sort of... Look at that aim. Like a reputation for being a healer, because I'm always a willing healer. I like healing people. I like doing that role. You know, as far as... What the fuck? Who is this guy? Look at that aim, dude. Like, I guess you just get used to it. But no, I'll only use this gun then as this character, I guess, until I lose. Like, let's combine it with that. So we can only use the one sidearm, which is the starting pistol. And we can only use the other gun, which is the... Whatever, the first one. And I'll go in order like that as well, in addition to as the character. So I won't use any other gun with this guy ever. Right. Only if I lose, then I'll move on to the next gun with the next character like that. And... I hate all those histrionics people do, like with where they take out the knife, even though you would say, oh, it's makes you move faster and stuff. It kind of annoys me to keep seeing that. So we'll do this, and we'll do all that. Or I think I fucked myself. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go around a little bit and. Okay, I'll go back the same way, even though I don't know what to make of it. So we'll go all slow, and I'll do E again. Do that, and then we have the Q ready or whatever. So let me try to be a little more careful around that cover.
Spike planted.
We're kind of all together too much now, so it's not gonna make a difference. I'd be more like a strategic kind of player than an actual good player. I gotta stop making sound. Like I'll get in some advantageous position or something, but you know, having to buy your abilities is kind of wild. Maybe I should just try to survive till the end of the round, but... Enemy in B. Lost. Okay, I'm not even aware of that aspect, like I'm just trying to,
You say something? Sorry.
but at least I didn't die. That is fucking annoying having to buy your abilities. Holy shit. What the fuck do you mean? Not only do you have to buy them, but you have to keep rebuying them. Like, what is that shit? Oh, this is a bad spot for me to even go to, but I am probably meant as more of a support, but you also don't want everybody always clumped up together.
Beacon down.
Barrier created.
So what should I even do here? Like E, then do it 1, 2, 3. Just do it like that, or you could do it 3 vastly different parts of the map.
Enemies are B.
B, okay, fine.
Grenade.
Let's go to B then. Fuck it.
Spikes B. Enemy B.
'Cause yeah, what does it matter if you know, if they're in B, then what are you gonna do about it?
Combat out.
Everybody's sort of clumped up together, and this guy's actually pretty good. But they haven't planted this shit yet.
For you.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, an enemy in mid. I'm gonna walk myself into it.
30 seconds left.
Fuck. Do I even get an assist for that? Just haven't died a couple rounds in a row, but
Okay.
okay, we'll buy the regen shield, heavy armor, or maybe they overlap. I don't even know. And then the problem is, okay, now we have an alt, or no, we don't. It's just telling me about it. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but no, like doing the same maps over and over can kind of be boring with how small and repetitive they can actually be. I keep doing the same shit over here with respect to they try and install them out here, but I don't know why. Or they keep always going the other way. Like I'm just doing that just for the sake of doing it. So
Planted.
okay, that's the only headshot type shit I'm gonna get. That'll be my specialty. Or like, using like shotguns was my favorite thing to do. I can Counter-Strike. But I can't use any other gun either.
Enemy spotted B.
Okay, so we got the Q thing to do. I mean, I did the ability. I don't know what it did, but I'm 1, 3, and 1, which doesn't feel that bad, I guess, but we're not going to win the match. I don't even know how many points it is up to. Like, being even new at a game like this doesn't matter sometimes. Like, if your aim is just good, it's good. That's an overall capability that you would have. Like, I hate that stutter we keep getting. Right, like winning, or like you can just be good at aiming and reaction time and stuff like that. You wouldn't need to be an expert on the abilities and stuff. In fact, I like how straightforward this is. Even though I'm playing badly, it doesn't feel like that big of a deal. It's just like, just do what you want, you know. It's not like super competitive or something.
It's all you, little homie.
Fully smoked.
Thresh hit him.
I keep doing that one kind of stupidly, but
Placing swarm grenade.
Enemy B.
they're always at fucking B. Multiple enemies in mid. It's a good position. There's always like those get camped moments. 1, 4, and 2, not a big deal. 1, 5, and 2. I mean, we're probably gonna lose this one, I would imagine, but that was a good position though. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I'm supposed to be aware that they could be there, but you gotta be
We'll mow them down.
paranoid, like stay in range of my stim beacon that I've used like once the whole game. As I'm getting fucking massive stutter and shit too. Let's just go to B first since everybody's always fucking there. And since I'm not really doing shit anyway.
Let's make 'em dance.
I always get good position on them. Like I see them and I can get a hit off, but I can't actually kill them. Right, like I'm just stupid.
Gotcha. Stim beacon here. Headshot. Right there.
Okay, just go around now. I mean, they were right there, so they're going to be coming around like the other way now. Why are they going up there when you know what just happened? Right, they're probably going to be coming here.
Fully smoked.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Oh, now they want to play A when we fucking do this. Okay, so we won. I got a kill. At least I got the kill and then I survived afterwards. Like I can live with that.
I'm not tired. Are you?
I'm tired of buying my own fucking shitty abilities. That is the most annoying mechanic in gaming history. Your character has all these abilities you see, but you have to keep buying them. So in other words, they don't have the ability then. They're paying for it, like it's not earned. All right, so we went through here and we obviously get to... I'm probably using the smoke wrong too. Like you should do it in multiple different places, or it could be blocking your own team's ability to see and stuff. But, okay. I mean, there's like a stiffness of movement that I'm not used to, like, which I kind of like. You can't strafe back and forth and cheese as much like in Overwatch, but like where you move faster than sometimes people's aim is going to keep up with. So it's not like that here. That's kind of like, this is the way that Counter-Strike works, where you have the recoil of the guns, but also the stiffness of movement, which I like it, but it's... Look, my aim isn't good. You know, I've always said that. I've never pretended. Even when I've done some world first permadeath clears, like, you know, whatever crazy shit I've done. Right, I've never been the mechanically greatest player. I've never been the most... I've never been the most efficient with aim. I've never been the best... Like, look at that. Like, they make it look so easy. You got to not spray too much, but... The only kill I get is, like...
Even with numbers, anything
I don't care.
Remember that.
Every time is like... How long does this even go on for? Nobody ever comes this way. It's like... Let me try it, but... They keep tunnel visioning and doing the same shit every time. I keep doing that same smoke. But no, I'm gonna stick to the one weapon too, for what it's worth.
Stim beacon down.
Here, I'll do whatever I feel like is my strategy.
Smoked.
So they walk through. You should almost do it here where they get caught out in such a way that, you know, but you can only use your abilities maybe once per thing. You know, I could use the X to do like cart this over here if I can figure out exactly where. Or you can choose to do it whenever you want. I guess we'll go the other way, but yeah, I don't even have to be there. I like those kind of abilities a lot in in any game. Like, you can do something halfway across the map and just fuck it, you know? But no, I'm gonna get caught out in some undesirable way that,
My rules.
these stupid ass perch points that you get to. I should have used my ult. I should have done something.
Out of my way.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Why is that so annoying? Like, they'll hide in all these dumbass spots. Which I get it, but you know, like, fucking... And I had like a split second reaction where, oh, I know I just got hit, but I couldn't react, you know.
10 seconds left.
So it comes down to the spike, but they're not even trying to do the spike. They're just trying to kill each other. Oh, look at that. That was an awesome moment. She's shooting straight ahead and she goes up. She has the high ground.
All right, homies, chill. We'll go again. Damn, you love being here. Like way too much.
It's pretty stressful, you know. I hate the aiming aspect, but I can't do anything about it either. Nobody is ever on this fucking side. Like, I'm just gonna walk right through. Not one time has anybody ever come here. Right? Like, maybe because I keep smoking it, but
Think it. That's my job.
your ultimate is ready. But the problem is, by the time I do it, I'm never gonna know where they are. Like, it has to be like some sort of compelled position.
Fully smoked.
Placing alarm bot.
It's useless. They never go to A. They never go to A. Like, we've already identified the way this team works. You know, I can do it there. I can do it there.
Open up the sky.
Or did he just barely avoid it? They're going to be around some cheeky little fucking corner. I don't know why I feel like he's here.
Your duty is not over. So what I miss?
You got to keep checking around these corners and shit. This room seems like a big hotspot for activity. Oh.
30 seconds left.
I got the jump on them. See, they had no idea. You know what I kind of like with that is this game sort of has a stealth system, right? In which most games don't have multiplayer stuff. Like, by doing that
Planted.
step, I actually got a total jump on the guy, but I'm just too bad to actually do it. So I strategically get the jump on them, but then I can't actually play the game or aim. So then, you know, I miss it. Sometimes you just get psyched out. Like, I just got to be a little more calm with it, but maybe this weapon isn't the best, or just like my aim is so bad. Even, see, the bar for aim has really changed over the years. Like, when I was a kid, like, okay, if you were moderate, you could get away with it, you could get by, right? And with some of the strategic elements, I would always do weird and creative things. But the thing is that, oh shit, nowadays, like, to be good at aiming, like, just decent, it is a foregone conclusion. It's not a big deal anymore, right? Everybody's just good at aiming, and it's just like a taken for granted. Right, like, being bad is just not even acceptable anymore. We'll go through here, which I've done a couple times, and couldn't I, like, do the smoke now before this shit even starts? Like, I'll do it here. I'll do it here, like, this. And I'll try to, like, go in from behind or some shit.
Monster on the loose.
Or that's, like, sort of announcing your presence, too. Okay. I mean, I like those moments. You can... fuck. You can see it happen. But, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I didn't see them there. I see them, but then it's like, oh, shit. I'm fucked. Like, you can't get out of areas like that. You kind of commit. Holy shit. Like, I am obviously dumpster tier. I acknowledge it. I don't mind it. I accept it. It's actually a little better than I thought, though. I don't mind. Right, the flow of the game feels pretty smooth. It doesn't feel like super, like it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't drag out.
Last round before the switch.
Before the switch, but how long does this go on for, dude? It's 4 to 7. Gecko wants Vandal. Abilities you don't use re-roll over from the next round. Let me go here. I don't know how much money I even have, or I don't care. 4,600. He wants Vandals. Now, how do you even do it?
You know what to do.
Oh, here we go, bro. I guess I'll do that as like a charity way to make up for how shitty I am. Because I keep buying the same gun over and over. Somebody's going to be coming this way. I know it. I just know it. But that's my problem. I keep getting a good position on people, but then I die. Scared the shit out of me.
Stim beacon down.
Enemy spotted.
Okay.
Right there.
Feel like that's where they got me before. We're getting all this fucking lag stutter shit. Okay, get the fuck out of there.
Molly.
I can never get a fucking shot off, man.
Sana sana.
Maybe I just move around too much is my problem.
One enemy.
You gotta just like kind of camp and be a degenerate.
Last player standing.
Right, like look how he's saying his aim might be good, but he's anticipating. Right, his aim is anticipatory. It's like when you're literally I'm the Tim Tebow of aiming. Right, if you know, you know. The guy couldn't throw. It's not just about your ability to simply throw. It's about anticipating throws where people are gonna be. So here's the same thing. His aim is better, but also he's not moving. He's already aiming before he's there. He's not doing it reactively. Like now I see him. Now I'm gonna aim. He's aiming before. So that anticipatory aspect of aiming is interesting. Like, it's more than just your raw ability to aim once you're in that situation. You have to, oh shit.
None of my stuff has malfunctioned yet. Can we celebrate that?
Now you gotta deal with the shitty ass pistol. Attack, plant the spike on site. Since they like B so much, we should go to A. I'm a little frustrated, but again, it's all in good fun. But these matches go on for way too long. It's going on for 12 rounds. What is he gonna go for? 27 fucking 27 rounds?
Together.
Round 13.
Grenade. Satchel out. Placing sentry. Satchel out.
They could place my little C shit, but it's like
Beacon here.
Reloading. Variable removed.
maybe that wasn't the best place to put it.
Targets destroyed.
Let me put it like over here.
Fully smoked.
Does this somehow not affect you, or what's the deal with that? We can still win the match, is the whole beauty of it, but
Last player standing.
I always get that. See, I had the clean
Weapon is only a tool.
shot.
Shoot. You have to think.
Fucking can't even get my abilities. I'm probably not using my abilities very well either, but I don't care. Your signature ability refills the charge each round, but then you still have to buy it regardless.
Is where we win.
Okay, dude. Okay.
Molly.
Trying to play it all strategic, but I mean, look, dude.
Fully smoked.
Turret out.
Fight carrier killed.
Down B.
Oh, okay. See, look at that heading through the wall. I keep hitting them too, but I can never finish them off.
If they mess with one of us, they mess with all.
It's so ridiculous. I can't do anything. Or I'm not even able to buy my ability anymore. Loss free ground bonus 5 to 9. It's so bad. 3 to 11, 6 time worse than even the worst one now. Just because I bought that thing for the one guy, but I don't mind if I'm... First of all, I'm only buying like the same thing over and over, but also... I like this whole thing of going to the same spot though every time. Like, what do I expect to happen here now? They know I'm the weak link, but... Location revealed, as if that's not revealed by just me shooting. But what are they sending, like a little fucking Pokemon at me, or what is this shit, dude? Lost to a Pokemon. What is this, Pal World now? I'm getting clowned by fucking Pikachu or some shit. What was that? What are all these little pets they keep fucking around with? I mean, look, my aim is not good. I can accept that. It shouldn't come down just to that, but I mean, clearly, I just can't do anything. The recoil is very intimidating because even so many other games like this that I played, or the ones that I have played, they don't have the recoil. So because they don't have recoil, then you feel like, you know, there's still a learning curve. How is this person not dead when they're surrounded?
Your tactics failed.
Yeah, you had him on both sides. So now we'll go here again. We'll go here again. Try to get the abilities. Try to use the same gun again.
Right there.
Abilities give you winning advantage. I keep getting clowned on this side. It's pretty funny. Right, like you're literally sending a bot or a Pokemon at me.
The homies. Let's get it. Right there.
Oh, he's gonna keep doing the same shit.
Reloading. Reloading.
So he's overextending a bit. Or maybe that's too exposed to the enemy. This makes us too much of a group target too. Like, why go out in the middle like that? You should peek out and then always cover back. Look at that. Look at how long he had. He had like a fucking 3 business days to make a move. That's me, but I mean, I always do, and then I just don't do anything with it. Look how competitive it is, though, despite that. But no, it's inherently fun, and I do like the abilities a lot. I mean, that always mixes it up. That's the aspect that I would actually enjoy, whereas the gunplay is just kind of a good learning curve, but it's just not something I can easily do.
Spike down B.
The spike you shouldn't even care about. You should just try to 1v1 it out. You know, he could be sneaking up on you and you wouldn't have any idea. Because you have 15 seconds though, so you kind of have to do it. Right now, the spike is even irrelevant, but that was a good...
I am not just your healer.
That was a good, good move there.
He says their bullets tickle.
Okay, I'm gonna go the other way. Or maybe not. Everybody's going the same, kind of the same way.
See you on the other side.
I'm not using even my abilities anymore. Oh my god, it's gonna be the same shit. You already know. Everything's so predictable. Let's try to do it here.
Smoke's down.
I shouldn't use them always all together. Spot an enemy in mid. I don't know, like you're using it somehow strategically yourself. I don't know if like a good spot for one or not.
Spotted B.
They're so good at that. Like again, sort of hitting through the wall, or you're not fully behind it, but
Up and away.
One enemy remaining.
I got you. I got you.
I don't know. But no, we could still survive somehow. Right, if we were on actually a bit of a win streak with the rounds, despite my completely shitty play. Or yeah, we should keep buying people stuff too if they want it. That'll be the one use that I have.
Everyone makes fun of German efficiency. Ha ha. Just keep laughing as you use all my gear.
German efficiency, is that a reference to something else that we shouldn't think about? I don't know what's going on, or you know, you end up going the same way time and time again. At least in a game like this, there is no feeding. Like, well, you could, no, I guess I'm wrong. You could feed for the money aspect of it, in terms of, let's just do it right here because
Launching smoke.
Right there.
Stim beacon down.
Grenade.
My territory. My.
maybe it wasn't far enough into that.
Reloading.
Look at that, man. Look at that. That's almost comical. Like, how are they so good with that? No, like that's too much, man.
Dizzy's up. Dizzy has targets.
We might actually still win, though. That's the hilarious thing, despite how
Down.
atrocious I am.
You did good.
But no, like, feeding isn't quite the same here because every round you're either gonna die or win anyway. But I mean, I don't know. It's tough. I mean, it's a tough. Look at the aim in some of these cases. I mean, I will gladly defer to aim and say like it's not something I can do very well. I will 100% defer to you there. I have no problem acknowledging it. Like, but I love this notion of doing the same thing over and over on the same map over and over. Like, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Like, fuck it. At least I never have to worry about the spike myself, or I would just drop it if you can, or I would just whatever. Let me try to put it a little further out, like here.
Smoke.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
There's something coming out here, the stupid ass thing. So by doing that, you have like some sort of favorable position too with respect to
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Brim. Smoke it again.
Down.
Right there.
Wait, I see somebody over there. I thought I saw something red. More closer the next time. Just go the other way. I don't always watch those corners. I just want to get like a
30 seconds left.
positional kill somewhere, like where you already got to be ahead of it. Don't just keep your head down or your cursor down. Okay. That's it. That's all I want to see. Something simple like that. Oh, come on.
One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left.
I hate that. Like, I get the clear sight of them, but I can't do anything. I mean, we may still win. I get the clear sight of them, but I can't do anything with it.
Trust my bots.
It's very upsetting.
Functioned that one time and
Right? It's not like I don't have the opportunity to do it. That's my point. Be saying a little closer next time. Closer to them or closer to us? I assume closer to us. Nobody complained when I did it like the way I originally did. So 10 to 9. Again, I'm acknowledging I'm not doing anything special. I'm bottom of the barrel. 4, 16, and 8. Although I guess those assists are worth something. The way that I always count,
barrier created.
or let's do it here. The
Placing
Launching
swarm
smoke.
grenade. Swarm grenade out.
like, how does this even help us anyway?
Spike down B.
I mean, I can't even see what's going on, dude.
I got the spike.
But yeah, you got to lead with your thing a little bit better.
Gecko's gone.
You got to lead with it a little bit differently. And again, I should be a little more creative with my routes and what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going face roll. That's the one thing I could sometimes do in any kind of game is I'd come up with like weird strategies and ways of doing things that would throw people off, regardless of my ability or lack thereof or whatever.
Right there.
But yeah, moving while shooting is one thing that's discouraged. So maybe one of their players disconnected. That could be part of the reason why we... Like, why is his cursor down there? Nobody could be... That's one of those high-level things. Why are you looking at the stairs with your cursor?
30 seconds.
Because nobody could possibly be there. You got to keep your cursor where they could possibly be. Thrash timer.
Player standing. Spike down.
At least that you find out where they are, and then... Yeah, you'll die trying to take out your stupid-ass knife. Right, to run faster. Like, I hate that constant switching that people do. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same. If your aim is so shitty with that gun, why do you keep using it? But it's like, this will be the whole episode, just me doing like one fucking match. Look how long this is going on for. Like, holy shit. I mean, it's very evenly matched. Yeah, it's been over an hour. And what the fuck? I love this. We'll do one match a day kind of a thing. One character a day. And the series will last 5 days because there's only 5 characters. And we're going to lose even though, it's 4v5 and we're still losing. Keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different results. Strategy. I don't get what the benefit of the smoke is for you, though, if, like, you're walking through it.
Ultimate is ready.
Okay, they're over here, and then... They're going to be coming out through here a little bit.
Reloading.
But she's on the other side, so I don't get it. I'm going to take a weird route here. And I'm making noise. I doubt anybody's actually going to be here. I like the sort of pseudo stealth element that it takes on at times. So we could go X into over
30 seconds left.
there. I don't know. Which might have been a major mistake.
Enemy B.
One enemy remaining.
Think that's it.
At least with that, if you can reveal their location with the ultimate.
You're the best. Don't any of you forget that.
So now, how many rounds is it to? If it was like 23 or something? But no, we would have lost if that guy didn't go away. If the guy didn't DC, probably. That might have been the difference. I was wondering how we even started winning at some point, which is really unfair that it should try to replace that person or do something else. I guess there's no point going slowly with that at the beginning.
Placing alarm bot.
Stim beacon down.
Yeah, I'm putting it kind of too much on our territory in such a way that light carrier killed. So there's somebody over there that we could definitely be aware of, and
Molly.
fuck.
One enemy remaining.
My ultimate is ready.
Look at me run out there. I don't know. You can't have that mentality, which you shouldn't have in other games anyway. But I should have at least got an assist for that or something. No, I didn't. 4, 18, and 8.
30 seconds left.
I mean, at least if I had gotten a few more kills, I just can't. I keep getting positions, but I can't do anything with them. Remember the old wholesome days where Adept and XUC played this game together, probably, and I probably never even watched it, but like, this is the kind of shit they would do. Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention at all.
I have them now.
Last player standing.
Oh, God. Lost timer expired. Why would you revive me of all people, bro? Even I can say that. See, that's where I'm self-critical and elitist victim blamer type of shit. Because you have, you know, why would you waste your effort on me? Is this the final round, or it'd be round 24?
Let's start this party.
Like 1st to 13, maybe?
Wall raised.
So they seem to like this smoke at least a little bit.
Someone's there. Satchel out.
Or nobody's even going here now.
Satchel out.
Placing swarm grenade.
We keep trying to prioritize the abilities a bit, but what if I just play super defensively, which is what you should do when you struggle with aim and shit.
Dizzy has targets. Enemy mid.
Rim, put smokes at my ping. Is it there?
Launching smoke.
There's like a little sensor thing here. Ally planning. Okay, let's just protect them then. Oh, that pisses me off, dude. Like, what? That's so unfair. I hate that. I can't even poke my head out for a second. We're gonna lose a 4v5 because I'm a liability. Wait, but you could still win, actually. You won't, but you could theoretically still win. He's gonna blame me, which I am bad, but I don't care. Told you to play smokes at the ping. I thought I did.
Match point.
Okay, I only have like 78
Can someone buy
grenades
me,
left.
please?
Hopefully that's enough.
Let me buy. Oh, I can't even do it. I have my chat muted, which I don't even know how to. You haven't been saying it the whole game, and now all of a sudden you want to blame me. Like, fuck off. It's my first game ever, but it's technically not, or I already had this account made, so yeah, I don't understand what the ping was. I thought that's what the ping is. I couldn't even see it.
Launching smoke.
Just do it there for whatever reason. Fine, I'll do it. I don't care.
Smoke's down.
Trying to act all like whatever. I am bad, but I don't know how to use this even myself. I have no idea.
Got the spike wings.
Yeah, that's a good way to sort of be instructive with it.
Spike sticking. Thanks, little man.
Spot an enemy mid.
Right there.
Colorful kill.
Wait, there's a couple people up there.
Molly. here.
If we just win because of the objective, that would be fine as well. Alright, we should actually win the objective. I highly doubt they'd be able to kill everybody and do that.
Reloading.
Enemy spotted mid.
So, what is it now? This is actually the final one, sudden death.
Familia.
The most intense, Okay, same thing like last time. Why weren't you doing that from round 1 then, if you're so smart? Full buy, as if I'm not doing that every single time. So that somehow creates a path for us to walk there, which that kind of makes sense. But see, what I don't get with that is the fact that you can't see either. So why is that better?
Right there.
Let's make some cake.
How do you even drop this shit if I want to give it to somebody else?
Wall raised.
So basically do it the same way as last time, like 1, 2, 3, something like that. To create the impetus to like walk through it, I suppose. And then I'll try to plant it myself.
Spike planted.
Okay, now chill. They're always up in that fucking thing.
Gecko's gone.
Molly.
I can never aim that properly, but
One enemy remaining.
oh shit, we'd be winning in both capacities too.
Go get 'em.
Attackers win.
Okay, so whatever, we're part of a winning team, even though I'm the shittiest. But we get lucky with the disconnect and stuff too. So I was trash. My aim is trash. I'm very intimidated by the aiming capability, which I simply cannot do. Right, I'm simply incapable of doing that mechanic. Equip card. I don't know what any of this shit is, so just forget it. Do I even want to do another one, or that took so long that like it's unbelievable, the most epic first match ever. But no, does it show like my history now? Battle pass, home, career, right? Some games won't even acknowledge unranked either. 5 more placements. But see, now we'll win all of them still, but the scoreboard, you know, but we'll still play badly. So does it account for that too? Average combat score, like, look, dude, even if it's your first time playing a game, it shouldn't be that you're this bad, right? I can't aim. I mean, I got the jump on people a lot, but first blood 0, plants 1, diffuses. I don't know what to tell you, but no, we survive. We can play as the guy again. It's intimidating. I mean, the aim aspect of it is very intimidating. Could I do another one? I feel like that's almost good enough. I don't normally do very long episodes. So we'll do a whole episode just to do one match, which we think we do still survive. So I can't say I dislike it, but look. It's tough because I can't aim, and that's half of the game's mechanics. And even with the abilities, I have no idea what I'm doing. So at least that guy was good and told me a good strategy, which makes sense. I wasn't thinking about it like that. You go through the smoke like, right, to get to the thing and plant the thing. So whatever. Okay, see you later. And now we got to turn off my whole computer because like if you exit the Vanguard now, you lose it. Like, you can't play the game again. You have to restart your computer. Like, your computer has to start and have it Vanguard running the whole time. Otherwise, it doesn't even let you play, which is stupid too. Okay, so today is episode 2 of Valorant, which is pretty much my first series of playing it. I played it yesterday, obviously the one time. So before that, I played it maybe briefly a couple years ago, maybe closer to when it came out, but not very much. So for all intents and purposes, it's like my first real playthrough of it. And I'm doing it with Permadeath heroes, or agents they're called. So if I lose a game, not if I die, obviously, people always make fun of that. Like, oh, so if you die one time in one match, that means you can't play as them? Haha, like taking it too literally. But it means if I lose a game with them, obviously, and I'm playing team-based modes, of course, that it would be if I lose a game, then I can't play as that hero anymore, and I only have 5 of them, apparently, that you start with. So I'd have to earn enough currency between those 5 characters to go on really good win streaks to be able to unlock more of them and get, like, extra lives, like every agent that I unlock, obviously free to play, no, not buying it with real money. So let's see how difficult that would be and how long we can last. So even though I played really badly last time, my aim is bad. Obviously, positionally, I'm not doing the greatest. The abilities, you know, you're getting used to it. But mainly, I'd say my aim is not the greatest. And, you know, we still won. It was a very long match. In fact, I only played one match in like an hour last time. It was like a 25-round crazy thing where one of the opponents disconnected. I think that's why we started to come back and win. So I definitely didn't have a very good game. We played as Brimstone. And yeah, this is a good opportunity to bring up an absolutist philosophy that I always talk about, which is like the concept of being offended. It's like, oh, my aim is bad and I know it's bad. So like something like that wouldn't bother you because it's like, oh, it's redundant because you already know it. So nobody could offend you by saying that, like, oh, your aim is bad or something like that, because, oh, you already know it. So you've already said it to yourself or you're already aware of it. So at worst, it's redundant. Or if it's not true, then it would just be like somebody saying something random. So it's like my logical razor goes like, an idea deserves no more thought than what's put into it. So if they're saying something that's accurate, you already know it, so it's redundant, so it wouldn't bother you, right? You're already aware of it. It's just a statement of fact. Or if it's not true, then it would be like, well, it's just some random thing then that they just made up that they didn't put any thought into. So as something, again, an idea only deserves as much, or a claim only deserves as much thought as was put into it. So if they just say, oh, you're a frog, you're a, you know, whatever, something just random, you wouldn't be offended by it because it's just random and without any context or thought put into it. So that's always a good razor that I use, like with, in general, in society too, like with people being offended by stuff. It's like, again, either it's true, in which case you already know it's redundant, or either it's false and just made up and so random, and so why would you even give it any thought, because it's just somebody just making something up randomly with no substance to it. So we'll continue with Brimstone here. Again, it's a little surprising you only start with 5. I don't see how. I don't know why I thought you started with a lot more. Or you know what pissed me off is having to buy my abilities from the shop every round. Oh yeah, I'm also doing like the weapon permadeath thing. Like every character gets 1 weapon, so I'm going kind of in order. Like my sidearm with Brimstone then is the first starting pistol, and my SMG is like my main gun is the same one. I'm gonna only use that one with each character. Like, it'll make more sense in the game, but like, whatever, we'll do it like that. So maybe I'll just do 1 game because it'll take like an hour to actually do it. And I think I got the final spike plant myself. Like you make a path with your Brimstone smoke to be able to walk through it to get to the site where you plant the bomb. Right, so can we look at like, yeah, 13 to 12. My thing was the worst of anybody game score, 4, 21, 9. I mean, at least the deaths are amazing. How do you die 21 times in a game that like you're dying almost every round? I mean, look, you still won, so I don't really care. Kills per round, 0.2. I don't even mind if I don't get a ton of kills or don't do a whole lot, but again, at least stay alive then. Which I guess will be hard to do because then you'll always win the... So the game modes might be random here. There's one other thing I was going to say, but now I can't remember. Oh yeah, this is the goofy spyware game. This is the goofy Chinese spyware game where you have to use the Vanguard that when you turn on your computer, it automatically has to open and you can never close it. And if you do, you have to restart your computer if you want to play it. And imagine if every game did that. So it's the goofy Chinese spyware game that you can only display capture despite it being so popular on Twitch. For some reason you can't game capture, and it's ironic because the whole reason why I was playing it is because I'm doing like this little sub-series of playing the most popular games on Twitch. Right, so this was the highest, you know, I had done just chatting one session, I had done GTA 5 because that was up there. Now this was the next one that I saw as the most popular, so, or Dota 2, and then this one. So it's so popular on Twitch, but yet it's so inconvenient to actually record it, which is kind of surprising. Are the, you know, do the esports places, you know, display capture too? Like imagine that you're doing an esports tournament of the most popular game, one of the most popular games, and you can't even fucking game capture it. But it's a case where, yeah, I was doing that part of that format, so I don't know how long I'll do this for. But I don't have to necessarily go through all the agents, although it could happen pretty quickly. But no, I'm shocked at how long the game actually went on for. This is the spike mode that goes like 25 fucking rounds. And yeah, you have that. You have the ability to consider that, again, the Vanguard, you can't close it. So imagine if every game was like that. You have to have 100 different things open right when you turn on your computer if you want to play any of those games at any point. And if you ever close them out, then you have to restart your computer before you can do it again. You can't, you know, you can't close it ever, even if it opens when you start your computer, even if you have no intention of playing the game. It just automatically is always on. Then if at any point you want to play the game, you can't close it out. And then, you know, you have to restart your computer if you do close it out. Like, what kind of a fucked up program is that? Right, that's very, very odd. Right, I'll be critical of that, if nothing else. So let me double check my settings. We'll just do probably one match if it takes as long as that, which is not even necessarily a bad thing. It's just, so the voice chat and all that shit should be off. Right, so we're going to here. It doesn't have to be the same mode, obviously. It could be anything, but it was the whole plant the spike thing. Something about the graphic style of this game sort of bores me a little bit, though. It's sort of bland and dialed down. It doesn't have, you know, compared to Overwatch. I'm not even talking about graphics quality, but it's like, and even the personality of the characters and stuff, everything just feels template. Like it's trying to be a little, you know, have a sense of personality like Overwatch, but it's not really as inspired. And it's obviously trying to be like Counter-Strike plus that. So Counter-Strike plus Overwatch in one. So the abilities aren't as impactful. You only get to use them like once per round, I guess, or I don't fully know how that works, but what pissed me off is, yeah, just that you have to buy your own abilities. Like, what sense does that make? There's 3 layers to a shop system in this kind of game. Either there is no shop and you just go with the base abilities like in Overwatch and just try to see, you know, who's the best with the base mechanics, or there could be a shop system like in other games. But now this one takes it one step further. It's a shop system, but also your abilities are tied to the shop too, which is kind of stupid. Why shouldn't you just start with them? So every round I keep doing that. But no, I'll only use the one weapon with each character. So I'll kind of go in order. So I won't have any weapon flexibility. I have to just commit to the one weapon on the one character, just kind of going in order. That's kind of a fun way to do it too, because it's like a weapon permadeath that I tried to do in Counter-Strike. That's one of the funniest formats I ever did, was up there with the World of Warcraft, quick to move, first person only, skill shot only one that I couldn't even really do because they didn't have any abilities like that. But like in Counter-Strike, people are saying, oh, you can't make, you know how you always do those multiplayer permadeath formats, try to do one with Counter-Strike. You won't be able to do that because you don't have special characters or special abilities, or, you know, it's just terrorist versus counter-terrorist. How can you make a format out of that? You get like one life as each faction or something. Right, there's not really roles or characters or abilities, but oh, I'll do a weapon permadeath where I use each weapon, and you know, I can only use one thing the whole match all the time, right? And then if I lose the game, then I can't use that weapon anymore. Then the next set of games, I can only use one, you know, the next weapon. So each weapon gets its own life. Like that's these formats are so good because I introduce it in a, you know, I've always done these kind of things, so forget about even like whether I'm good enough to do it or succeed at it. It's like, it would be fun to see other people do that kind of thing. This is the kind of creativity that you bring to it, especially when a game first comes out. Like, that's always what I would do if I was even like a better player, a bigger streamer. Like, I'm playing a game for the first time, but I'll do a twist on it. Like, oh, you know, go play Marvel Rivals, but it won't just be like you're just trying to play it. It'll be like, okay, we're trying to do this format too. Like, oh, if I lose as a hero, I can't play as them anymore. We move on to the next one. So it encourages you to go on a good win streak, but it also it'll force you to go on a good win streak, or it'll give you some good variety of different heroes to play as, even if you lose. So it's a net positive, right? If you lose a game, you get variety and try out different heroes. If you don't, then you're going on a very memorable win streak with a particular one, right? With high stakes, that if you lose a single game, you lose that. So it's struggling to find me a matchup because I'm such a clown that I played so badly in the first game that it's trying to place me with people equally bad. As if, again, that was our first game, low rank, unranked lobby, and people's aim was still so good. Like, it's the same feeling like we just with Dota 2 that we just did. You're playing your first game ever, but are you playing with other people who are playing their first game ever? Pretty much not really. Most of the people have hundreds of games played, right? All this kind of shit. So it's the same thing here. These people actually somewhat know what they're doing, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't have to be specific to the game either. They could just be good at aiming from other things. But the one thing that guy was sort of showing me as I kept watching, we had one good teammate. What he was doing wasn't simply being good with aiming.
Match found.
He would, like, with reaction time and aiming, he would keep his cursor where he's doing, like, predictive aiming. Like, he's guessing where they're going to be. And, you know, that might be fairly basic, but I guess I don't really think of it that way. So we'll do Brimstone, and so C is the buff, Q is the fire grenade thing, E is the most impactful thing that you keep using to block off whatever, and this is the orbital strike. I do like his abilities because you don't really have to go in there to do them. Yeah, it was the Gecko guy last time that was really good on our team. Sova, Brimstone, Clove. So how many of those are actually started? 3 of them are the starting characters. People seem to really like this Gecko guy. But yeah, see, I'm not holding it against the game, just like in Dota 2, that, oh, like, I'm bad, so therefore I'm going to, you know, say that the game is bad because of that, but there's an irony to these multiplayer games too, because everybody seems to somehow not like playing with other people, or they're always complaining, or they want to, you know, keep a low profile, something, but then they still do it anyway. It's like an analogy for society. Like, you don't really want to deal with other people, but you kind of feel like you have to, or something. Right, like there's a certain egotism in it. Like, oh, imagine the same game with the same mechanics, but you're playing it against AI, you wouldn't enjoy it. Or we're going to get to the point where AI feels, you know, kind of genuine enough where you can't tell the difference, right? That's actually going to be a great invention. You'll be playing against AI, but you won't know it's AI, and it'll feel like a player. They can't do anything with that. I don't understand how that works, but it's not very expensive to buy the abilities, but you have to start off with the pistol, which is kind of like oh, this is going to be the same game mode too. But yeah, that one lasted for so long, bro. So we're defenders. Look how noisy this shit is too. But no, I like the sort of pseudo stealth system that you get with this too. They could be coming through A, but the problem is I don't know exactly from where they'd be coming. Right, so there's a couple of them in there.
Careful here.
Fully smoked.
Right here. Enemy spotted B.
Why is this one like a different color?
Dizzy's up. Someone's there.
That's a kill.
I don't know why I feel like somebody's in that. Somebody just came right through.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Or I like how it auto does that too. Oh, come on. I always get caught out. I mean, to be fair, I didn't have like an actual proper weapon, but you know, the recoil is what it is. So every round we just do that. So the stinger is the only thing we're going to use with this. And then the other team did the same thing, like where they went the same route every single time, like last time. Right, they'll be predictable, so they'll go B every single time. So I keep using the smoke. Maybe you shouldn't use it all at once, or you can make like a path to get through. It makes more sense as the attacker, because you're like, you know, you go in and it carves you a path to do it. All this kind of wall chafing that you do is kind of dumb. Now I want to do something there.
Careful here.
Fully smoked.
Enemy spot.
Now there's a whole bunch of people here. We got to do our predictive aim a little bit. Okay, I was maybe a little patient there.
Someone there.
You got to use the map a little bit to your advantage.
One enemy remaining.
Molly. Stim beacon here. We
Okay,
got
I didn't
five.
need to do any of that. Does this actually damage me too?
One down.
Fuck.
I can't play dead. Gun here.
Okay, we see, like, that's all you have to do. At least if I get one kill like that on some potentially newbie player who's not very good. I'm just impressed how good the baseline of aiming is today. Like, the average, it's like typing speed. Typing speed when I was a kid, it's like, oh wow, if you're like 50 words per minute, that's impressive. All the boomers are shocked, right? Whereas, and I was like 120 plus. But if you're, you know, now if you're 50 plus, 100 plus, it's not even a big deal. Everybody is. Or if you feel like, you know, aiming is the same thing now. Being good at aiming now is no big deal. It's just completely, you know, you take it for granted. They can kind of see where you are if you take those, but
Enemies are B.
so I don't know if this even helps them that much, but right, like it blocks our view too, so I don't really understand what's so good about it sometimes. Yeah, this whole sneaking element is kind of dumb.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Oh, what the fuck? Even if I were to kill them now.
Molly.
Fuck.
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front.
They keep going B, but I'm compelled to go A, and I like kind of sneaking around a bit. I don't like the repetitious nature of the maps, though, because this happens in a lot of games like where it's too small, so you end up doing the same thing over and over. It's kind of just, you know, I would always be known for not necessarily being good at aiming and stuff, but for being, like, I would come up with weird spots or strategies or positions, so nobody's ever coming through A. I'm just gonna take this shit, I don't care. The ults come up very infrequently, so they really dial down the abilities. I don't know if they're trying to get me to smoke that or what. Like, let's do
Fully smoked.
Folded. Enemy spotted B.
yeah, I don't know if that even really ends up helping us, because it's like,
Spike planted.
I feel like sometimes I'm smoking my own team and it could hurt. Even if you kill the enemy, though, you have to.
Rush is ready.
Wait, where did he go? Or did we got him, but you still have to defuse this shit. They keep only going B, so maybe I'll go B.
Was that important?
At least 2 rounds I haven't died.
Good? Hope so, hope so.
Okay, I'll go B since everybody's always going B. Or I'll go like sort of B, but in the middle to B. Like through here somehow. Right, so I'll sort of creep around, but nobody's ever going through A. I'm 2, 2, and 0. Which is not very good, but it's okay. You know. They're always going into B. You gotta be on alert. They always are hiding in these corners and weird shit. Like we saw on the other map. Bro's taking fall damage like it's Far Cry 3. Or actually, no, that's the opposite phenomenon where you'll go from taking 0 to taking a ton with respect to...
Holy smoke!
So she's coming around like there. She was right there. I saw her.
One enemy
What?
remaining.
Is she AFK or something?
B.
Not one left standing.
Spike spotted B.
We are too damn good.
I think she's just actually AFK. She couldn't be that bad. Yeah, I keep trying to go through the... I keep trying to go... See, I don't look so bad here. Like, I'm still bad, but it's, you know...
I'll spot you.
So, like, both games we, Both games we have, that'll be part of my mechanic playstyle, too. I'll keep buying people whatever they ask for because I'm going to keep buying the same thing over and over. I'm just not going to die. So, the thing is that...
Right here.
Yeah, both games. One person disconnected in the last game. This game, somebody's AFK, it seems like. So somebody's going to keep dying at spawn, and I'll keep farming. I can't believe that. But no, I get sort of too deer in the headlights where, like, I can't really... I don't trust my reaction time or aiming or anything.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Oh, wow, our team is just good. I mean... Look how I'm holding down A so well. The fact that nobody's going there, they're afraid of me.
Let's win and get out of here.
Gun here.
I'll keep doing it though. Goofy, rude. In case they come to A, I'll be waiting my whole life for that. But like, yeah, the maps are so small. It gets repetitive. It's like there's something about it that outgoing self 15. Oh yes, of course, because I took the. What a great report. Look at that, how the game's even trolling me. The only thing I did that match was jump on the ground and damage myself. Incredible. I don't know, there's something about the game that feels sort of a little lacking, again, in personality and sort of soulless, but it's still mechanically fun.
Multiple enemies met. Damn.
Fully smoked. Down you go.
That was
Planted.
maybe a good smoke, actually, but...
One enemy remaining.
It's so hard to hit these fucking people. Oh, here we go. The wall thing.
Ready.
You had your fun. My turn.
What? What? Even when I do something good. What the fuck happened? There was some revival ability, I guess.
We get a pick. We move in.
Wait, that was a little bit cheese. I got like a little overconfident. Like one of those Dark Souls boss moments or something. Oh no, this isn't even my final form. He comes back in phase 2 and kills you after you're celebrating that, oh, I finally beat this after a few hours. Which I don't think that really even happened, but I think it happened where I thought I had lethal, but he had like one little sliver left. And then I sort of celebrate and then get hit. And you're getting one shot because I was doing like a dexterity only character or some shit. So this game I don't seem as bad. Like even that was a quality kill. I could have gotten the other chick too if I just... You can't let your guard... fuck. You can't let your guard down like that. I'm dumb. I don't know if the C actually heals you. I wasn't paying attention fully to what it does, but...
Right here.
Somebody's gonna be here, I know it.
Like I never left.
I keep like missing the opportunity to use the smoke, but it's
One
because
enemy remaining.
the match is over so quickly. I mean, I'll take an easy win if we get it. I got no problem. But I'm making too much noise here. Damn it, I can't even do anything because they're always... But hey, it's working out, so I keep going that goofy A route. I can't even pick up their guns because I'm...
There. If we communicate, we win.
That's the worst line Brimstone could possibly say. If we communicate, we win. Remember to talk to each other. Like, I'm literally the one quiet gamer. I got to make a thumbnail for this game where it's just one of the characters doing the shush the way that I always do, like with you know, every character now. I want to do one for NBA 2K like that, where it's Kawhi Leonard doing the shots because it's so fitting, right? That yeah, we're kind of dominating them. One of them actually left now, or maybe I didn't notice, but whatever. So we're gonna win every game where it's a 4v5. Wait, what the hell? How did they get here so quickly? What's going on? Can you like move the map, or
Launching smoke.
I don't know why I did it there.
Down B. One enemy remaining.
Wow, they die. We win before they even do shit. You know, I'd be the one to find them somehow, or I'll still end up dying. I'm like a Patrick Jane type character personality type, which means like he's not very physically capable, but he'll always notice like this is the story moment that extra credits. Yeah, everybody has extra money. This is a fucking look at what I'm part of. There's 3 people, so that people keep rage quitting. The point is that you like Patrick Jane, everybody, all the cops will be chasing a criminal with guns and, you know, running after them, and they're all tough and big and strong and stuff. And he'll just like kick a door and it'll cause them to trip, and he'll catch them that way. Like that's my kind of goofy way of doing things, that I might do something tricky or strategic like that, but I won't be the best in terms of reaction time or whatever. What? Yeah, somewhere here you got to start going all stealthy.
One enemy remaining.
Man, we're just, I mean, there's only 3 of them now, so I guess it'll be easy enough. Spike spotted. So I guess it just does that automatically because I'm not, you know, I'm not doing anything to do that. That's actually a good way to simulate communication without actually having to do it. Normally you'd have to say, oh, I found that. You'd either say it in voice chat or text chat, like, I found this person here, or you would have to use like some sort of emote mechanic call out in the game. It's just doing it automatically, so you don't have to do shit. So again, I don't really care too much with that, but it's always this gecko who's so good, like just by incidentally. Why they always go B? They're scared of me, that's why. Oh shit.
Molly.
What?
Spike down mid.
The one time you say that they go B, they go A. And also, yeah, let's watch the enemy who killed us. You know, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Strategy.
Call out sick next time, yeah? Thrash is ready.
Wait, why is it show they're still alive?
Last round before the switch.
Oh, we really have to go through. What if you're winning by such a significant amount? Like, what could be the quickest number of rounds? Since we're winning every single round, why even go through? Right, all the trouble. It's like the first to 13 almost, if it's best of 25. Like, so you could almost win before the swap, right? If we won every single round, or almost. You'd have to win like 1 round as the other side. This is almost no fun too, because 2 people just quit out, so how you get here so quick is what I don't get.
Fully smoked. Molly.
Spike down B. One enemy.
Now I'll go all the way around or some shit.
My turn. One enemy remaining.
That always shuts down their willingness to come here. There's always these sneaky spots that they hide in. What? Oh, but that's the ally. Look at their ability to hide there, though. That's actually kind of impressive. They really hid out for that long? From all of us?
30 seconds left.
we're still gonna win, but it's like I'm impressed that they stayed alive that long. But no, it is a fun game. Again, this and Dota 2 both that we are games we haven't really played much that I've just tried recently. I will say that I like both. Yeah, I mean, use that like once because again, I don't know positionally where we're going or what we're doing with it. It's a situation where you know, even if I'm not good at them, I still enjoy them. I can still appreciate certain aspects of them. Although I can't say that I'd be compelled to do the same one over and over. Like, imagine, you know, this is how people treat games like this. Like, they'll play it over and over, and it'll be the only game they play ever and stuff like that. That I have to question that a little bit to say that. But, you know, it says the guy who plays chess so much, but... So some of them are going to be an A, but, you know, we could just win now if we just win like 2 rounds. And there's hardly anybody left here either. My problem is I stick my head out and then I don't, first of all, I'm not using my abilities hardly much at all. But no, we've easily won this one, so even if my stat line's not anything special. 5, 5, and 0 in a match that is obviously very one-sided. So even then, you're not the reason why you're winning, but it makes you look better at least. Look at how good some of these people's aims are. Like, how are you that good? Or I keep maybe spraying too much, but at least with a pistol, it wouldn't really even matter. So that should be a victory if we win this round because... You know, 13, yeah, match point.
We are so close.
I mean, that was a domination. I almost wish we didn't lose the 1 round so that it would just be, you know, even more convincing because... Right, 13-0 sweep is beautiful. We should save creds this round. For what, though? I don't know. Remember that classic moment where, oh, now you wait to surrender, where Pokimane made somebody call her mommy in order to give them money and buy them a weapon in this game. I've seen that clip. Right, or my friend actually made that compilation, Pokimane's mommy moments, and one of them was, actually multiple of them were in this game, but it's like, so I didn't play that badly there. In fact, if we look at it, performance, like... where did it show you like your overall score? Combat score versus I don't care, but whatever. No, like she says, can I get a buy? Can I get a share or whatever? And it's like, only if you call me mommy. And then the guy does. Like, wow, what a 10 out of 10 best. That's how you become a big streamer. What a great trope. What a great joke. Let's try that the other way. Reverse the roles. And oh no, that's somehow that'll be looked on negatively. Right, like there's always that double standard that you get away with certain things. Surprisingly, even in the chess community, like, you know, why are some of these streamers as big as they are? There's this picture, right, of a lot of these 2,000 FIDE chess players who happen to all be women. And it's like, show me the picture of 2,000, 5, 10, 2,000 FIDE male streamers who are all that popular, right? And it hasn't happened to the same extent. So there's clearly some bias, whether you think it's because of stimuli acme bases or some other argument, right? Cult of personality, it's still a case where they're getting credit almost for some unexpected other reasoning. All right, we'll do one more game here. I like how long these go on for, though. Like, that encompasses the whole session, or it just shows you I'm a casual who, whatever. But I don't know why it's always the same game mode, because it could be plant diffuse. Like, this is just unrated. So is that the only mode that you do? Oh, I thought it could be like any mode, like any of these. So it's always the same thing, which is fine. What I was saying is, like, yeah, you get special treatment almost. It's like an overcorrection fallacy. Like, there's some weird, maybe unfair stereotype that's like, oh, women aren't as good at certain things like games or chess or something. And then then they get special credit or treatment for any amount of value that they do. So like, again, a 2,000 FIDE streamer, like, wow, that's so impressive. You know, Alex Botez is literally Beth Harmon, even though, again, that would be more like Judith Polgar, but you get sort of special treatment and undue credit the same way. So it's like a negative stereotype turned into a undue special treatment. Like, oh, we assume unfairly, society, that, oh, certain people aren't good at certain things, and then when they're moderately good, now they get special attention and credit for it. It's like an overcorrection fallacy. So both of those things are bad. It should just be, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. That's it. Like, so I love that sort of double standard. It comes back the other way. Like, oh my goodness, this person is good at something that we have some stereotype that they wouldn't be good at. So now we're going to give them special attention and credit for it, even though there's thousands of people that are at the same level that don't get any credit for it. You know, you wouldn't have that photo shoot of millionaire 2,000 FIDE streamers if it's the other way, because you know what treatment you would get if you were 2,000 FIDE if you're somebody else? Oh, that's just ordinary. That's just average. That's just entry level for professional play. I've met people who are, you know, I know people just from having streamed, like, who are at that level, and they don't get any credit. They don't get any attention. They could stream it. They wouldn't, you know, so it's other things that go into it. Part of it is just cult of personality, which theoretically anybody could do, sure. Like when XQC plays chess at a 1200 level, he's going to get attention because he's XQC. I get that, but, you know, Ludwig or whatever, but, you know, face cam is a great cult of personality basis as well. But the stimuli acme overlaps with that too. So let's do one more, although I'm afraid it might go on for a very long time. Yeah, I guess I'm very objective in that way. I don't enjoy or not enjoy something based on how well I do at it, right? I do it on an innate level. I kind of look at it. So it is good. It's enjoyable. Regardless whether I'm garbage, I'll still, you know, I never hold myself being bad against a game or myself being good in favor of a game, because that would be unfair, right? I'm just going to look at it itself. The main criticism I have with it is it seems sort of bland and soulless. With the characters seem sort of bland, generic, not really too interesting. Not like Overwatch. His lore is much better, or even Blizzard in general is just very good at that kind of thing. They have great lore in all their games, really. Maybe not Heroes of the Storm, where it's just a hodgepodge of other things, but yeah, we might go on some legendary streak with Brimstone here. Yeah, doing a lot of these is just opening the door to potentially make a series out of them, but I won't necessarily play them too much. And this month, I guess I would do a poll on this if I even had an active community or anything, but like this month's first playthrough Permadeath game that I keep doing a new game first playthrough Permadeath with, right, some new release. I was going to almost do Assassin's Creed Shadows, which just came out, but I don't like playing games that are part of a series that I haven't played, so like a sequel or something like that. So I think instead I decided I'll wait till Atomfall comes out, which is going to be in about a week, right? So that'll be the March game, because I don't go in really planning which game to do that way. The fact that the queue times are so long is unbelievable, considering the fact that it's such a popular game. Or some of these games can be deceptive with that too. They'll be big on Twitch, but that doesn't mean they're even that popular, or they're obviously trying to put you with a favorable thing. That's the whole irony, is you could end up like a game could be less popular but have completely open matchmaking, or a game could be that's the most default option, the first free character that you start with in alphabetical order, right? The most basic one. Why did I pick him? Oh, because he's just the first one that appears. I'm just going in order. But the point is that you do like, you know, a game with a small community, but the matchmaking is completely open. So rank 50 you can play against rank 1, like in PvZ Heroes or some shit. So you always have queue times, whereas in a game like this, they might divide it up too much and it creates a problem. Like, oh, it has millions of people playing, but we'll match you with somebody in your area, in your region, in your country, in your skill level, in your rank, in your, you know, everything like that. It's like, by doing that, you segment the community so much that it almost turns into a self-defeating fallacy a little bit. I don't know if this is even on console either. You would think it probably would be, but Yeah, I like how this was made as like, oh, this is just them trying to cater to esports by saying, let's make a game that's like Overwatch plus Counter-Strike, and it was like a very bold-faced thing. Like it didn't happen organically the way the League even did, because when League came out, it was just a game that happened to be a MOBA, and it just happened to explode into an esport. So I'm level 2 versus, we have 2 level 2s, they have 2 level 5s. Clove and Phoenix. Not that that means a whole lot, but NPC, I like that. What does that even mean? Cooked Fetch NPC. It's like a title, but it doesn't mean they're actually a bot, I don't think.
No need to worry. My Madu predicted a big win in my life today, which is a nice way of saying our enemies are screwed.
Okay, at least we're getting a different map here, which I do remember this from having played it in the past. Whenever I say like, oh, I played this game before, it makes it seem like, oh, I played it a lot before or something. Right, like, oh, you said, people did that with Diablo, like, oh, I played Diablo in the past. Oh, how can you be so bad at these kind of games like Path of Exile or something if you played it before? Just saying I played it before doesn't mean I was an expert or I played it a lot. It means I literally played it like once. Right, I was just trying to say it to qualify that whatever my experience with the genre was. You get these little stutter lag moments. So picking these up is a real double-edged sword. Okay. I mean, at that point, I don't even have a decent weapon, but also I positionally just didn't even see them. Or, you know, like using a shotgun would be my specialty, because then you don't have to aim. You just get up in a good position and do it. Like, look how slow that was. You got 2 key shots off, but what kind of pistol even is that? It's like a burst shot? How did they even do that? Is it something, one of their abilities, or is it... It's like a...
Spike planted.
Or maybe... Is that like the right-click shot, or I don't even get it.
One enemy remaining.
I love how the recoil fucks it up that bad, though. Like, by today's modern military standards, I'm sure there's guns that have no recoil. At least at the higher level, like if you really wanted to. Right. With modern technology, it'll be...
Stretch. I don't want you to sprain an ankle at 90 miles an hour.
With all your special abilities and everything that you have, you're trying to tell me you can't just have a homing kind of gun, or you can't just have one that with no recoil. Right, that's almost an outdated, antiquated aspect that, like, oh, you know, you don't even need to worry about that anymore.
Back at it.
I should use my abilities just for the fuck of it here and there. We still win the round, though, as usual. We sort of, like, she must have got me from there. I hate that. I mean, I just can't do it. You gotta, like, tap it, and I always hold it. Like, I just kind of give up when I have to be forced to an aim situation, because... I don't know. Like, look at that. How... What is he doing? Look how slow they are.
One enemy
Like, even my reaction time.
Spike down mid.
I mean, if we're still winning, it's fine, but... AFK, AFK. Low taper fade, nah bro, maybe Magnus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puberty LOL, Space Ranger. Giga Bright, Heisba, Rose, and I Like Goth Girls. What a great collection of names we have here. Whereas mine is just pretty much a screen name, but...
30 seconds left.
So...
Enemy spotted B.
This map is maybe throwing me for a bit of a loop. I played on that other map twice now, so clearly I'm an expert at it. Now I'm getting thrown off by this, but I don't understand. I always get like decent position, like equal or better position, where I catch them off, like where I see them but they don't see me, or we both see each other, but then I can never actually do anything. Right, I should try to move away a little bit or something. Oh, we might actually lose this though still, because... Oh no, never mind. Okay, let's just try to clean sweep this one out as well. 13-0, even though I'm not doing shit.
Nice. Killed it.
You gotta establish yourself early and get like a couple easy kills, and if you do that, then they feel like you're good, even if you're not. I keep getting caught out in this weird spot here. Or again, we're gonna end up doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So we'll immediately go here and probably get caught out.
See ya.
So annoying. Like, I hate how it works. I don't like it. Okay.
One enemy remaining.
I'm not even trying to headshot them, but I'm not even trying to headshot them. Like, you see, I'm hitting her in the chest. I'm a chest kind of guy. Like, I'm hitting them like 5 times in there, and I did get quite a lot off, right? Outgoing 149. In fact, I did more to them than they did to me. I was just already damaged, I guess, from the last encounter. You gotta keep changing your strategy up, even though, again, the maps are so small and limited that you keep doing the same shit over and over. Or I'm not even using my abilities at all anymore. Too bad.
Someone's in attacker spawn.
It's so dumb. Like, I gotta stop just rushing in there. I love it though that people will actually do that. Or again, this is more like a shotgun style. I got the hit off. I mean,
Not so fancy now.
everybody's so good at getting headshots.
Bye-bye.
Just wear a bulletproof helmet. Like, oh, that's the solution. You have all these abilities, all these weapons, all these crazy things, especially by modern standards. Why would that be such a hard thing to do? So this time I'll do it like super slow. Or I'll try to actually use my abilities, which I'm just never doing anymore. Even using the stim pack shit. Assault rifles have long range, high damage. You can buy them in the shop. Yeah, like I am allowed to when I'm trying to. I mean, we're still winning, but I won't take much credit for it. Let's just do it here for the fuck of it. How about that?
Multiple enemies B.
Fully smoked.
Out of here. Ray spot is in.
Someone's A.
Molly. Spin beacon down.
Spike down B.
Spike spotted B. Here comes the party.
Last player standing.
I gotta give them credit for positions like that too. Like that was a good position to go to. Like, how did they know? How?
Too bad.
That was good. They were in such a completely unexpected spot behind me. So 8-0-0, 8-2-0, 3-3. So I'm getting carried by clearly much better people, which is fine.
Slowing them
30
down.
seconds left.
Just wear a goth girl skin. That's his biggest weakness.
Spike planted.
See, look how slow he is, though, even in that. Like, again, I'm one to talk, but he's still slow. He's good at aiming, but I hate that. They're trying to line up the thing. Like, I'd rather hit them with a couple of body shots than you know, like, even in a real-life hypothetical context, not that this scenario should occur, but, like, wouldn't you rather hit them somewhere, like, in the hand and dislodge their gun or kind of stagger them a bit and then finish them off instead of trying to leave yourself exposed for, like, 2 to 3 seconds by trying to line up a headshot? Like, what is really better in this relatively close range, you know, smaller map kind of context? It's still 4-1. We're doing fine, but we won't get the 13-0 clean sweep. And I keep doing the same thing over and over here, where I I'm just too bad. I don't think I've ever hit anybody with my Q thing either. Right, like I always just do it, and I assume it's gonna do something, but hey, we could still win. Why does this crosshair even look like this?
Last player standing.
I mean, I could say partly, oh, it's the map throwing me off, but it's not like I know the other. See, like, this is a me moment, like where, oh look, he gets to jump on both of them, but he can't hit them because his aim is too bad. Right, like I'd always be in a good positional thing like that.
Who am I kidding? My knees are gonna kill after this.
Round 7, so we're still up 4-2, but it just makes it drag on a lot longer. Like one of these, I think it's the crosshair, but not. Okay, we keep getting destroyed over here, so let me just keep going here, but we gotta find like another cheeky, cute position to go to. Right, they're expecting me to be up here, so let's not be up here. Let's go down here, get them through there. But how? But how? How? Like, where was he? Okay, I'm gonna stop going there. I can't. What happened to the guy at top there? He was doing so good. He was 8-0-0. Now he's falling apart. Right, we need to get carried adequately. I don't get some of the positions. Like, where could that guy have possibly gone? He went up here and then he like jumped through, or I don't know where he was.
Last player standing.
Give me those back. You had your fun.
I'm just gonna go a totally different way, or I'll like wait back a little bit. I keep being too predictable. The bro thought he was doing something there. Gonna win a 3v1 and he was looking all confident.
My smokes can block the enemy's line of sight. Once they're blind, we move.
Yeah, a mechanic that I haven't used at all. Like, I'm not using any abilities because I can't last long enough to do anything. Like, I should just use it every time anyway. I'll just like wait here and then I'll smoke somebody else.
Show yourself you can.
Dim beacon here.
Gonna fall back here.
Fully smoked.
Or yeah, like we wasted the sim beacon thing anyway. Well, now that sort of exposes you to them.
Spike planted.
Like the one time I stay back, they don't even come here or what? I'm sort of covering him. You got to kind of play it like that tactically, I guess. Here you're like way too wide out in the open. So they're in B and we're going to lose to the spike. Right, it doesn't even matter what we do.
Last player standing.
New fight, new tactics, keep it fresh, yeah?
Need a drop. Need a drop.
Thanks.
That's like your fee for carrying me. Like, I'll always try to do that. But then again, I'm using the same shit over and over every time anyway. But no, it's like, what happened was, it gave me credit for like killing myself, even though I died to the, right, it said I killed myself. Even though I didn't really, because they're planning the shit. So explain to me how they're hitting me here, and I would love to hear it. All right, that one I think I can figure out how they hit me there, but sometimes they're at a weird angle. Like, how are they so good with that?
Player standing.
I have my ult too, which I was about ready to use in the... I just got to stay back further so I can use some of my other abilities. And again, I still don't fully understand the smoke thing because... Look at that, dude. This is a me moment. He's using his knife there. Like, why you got to use the knife in a moment like that? Is that really necessary? Like, I don't feel the need to do it, but it makes such a difference in speed, which is kind of nonsensical too, because like, oh, because you're holding the gun, but you're still holding the gun. Like, oh, it weighs you down less, but you know what I mean? It's not like you're throwing it on the ground. You still have it on your back or whatever. So
Gear up and get back out there. I don't want any sass about it.
So 4 to 5, we were doing good at the beginning. I mean, as a team at least, but they keep getting me in the same moment. So I'll stay back a little and I'll try to just predict where they are and do something. Again, we have that Karthus type of ability. We don't want to lose this epic win streak that we're on of like 2 games, but I won't even ride that. I'll just jump down here and wait. Let me just wait here and we'll do
Fully smoked. Molly.
it's fucking stupid, man.
Last player standing.
I can't. Why did I have to reload there? Like, I barely, or maybe I'm just doing it out of OCD impulse and I didn't have to, but like, you're right in their face and holy shit, dude. They can only carry but so much.
Remember, stay out of the fire. Super high level tactic. Remember that, yeah?
So bad. Now this one is where you could be the difference because we started off pretty well and then we keep fucking up. I'm just gonna go a different way. Like, we can't fucking keep doing this. I'll go here. Nobody's going to A anyway, even though I'm such a weak fodder kind of player. Let me try to actually do this where I use the abilities a bit. I'll just lay off a bit. There's somebody here.
Mid.
Fully smoked.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted. Mid.
Reloading.
No, you.
I should have probably just used my ult by now anyway, but maybe I shouldn't use the iron sights. Like, I keep getting stuck where you move so slowly there, or maybe just generally. That's one thing I like about it, though. You can't like strafe back and forth and cheese like compared to Overwatch, but you get caught out like where my instinct would be to just move away, but I don't know. I can't do anything. So we should be switching sides. Yeah.
Scratch before we lose them.
Yeah, let me try to go maybe this way a little bit. But yeah, this 2 top people started off pretty well, or even 9-9-1. But no, he was like 8-0. He was like 8-0-0, and now he's like 10-7 and whatever. So okay, let me just not even do anything, and then we'll wait.
Fully smoked.
Do that, and then we'll do like this.
Open up the sky.
Reload him.
One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Reloading.
Or is it?
Last player standing.
Fuck. It's gonna be too late by the time I even get there. Even if you kill them, right? It's not going to matter.
Molly.
Either I'm moving when I'm doing it, so it makes the recoil worse, or you put yourself in a position where
It feels like we've been doing this forever. Anyone else feel like that? Just me?
like either I'm moving too much or I feel like you're just bad aiming, or I'm spraying too much, like a sustained fire. Like, what's the point of it being an automatic weapon if you can't spray with it? Then like you just, you know, I don't get it. Like it ruins your accuracy so much.
Time to explode.
So this one we're probably gonna lose, which is okay, but this one you can blame me for. Like, obviously I don't play well typically, but even if I did, like, I'd rather still do it like that, where
Now we're cooking.
when you're that close and you get like a bunch of body shots, like it's okay. Okay, let's put it like around there.
Fully smoked.
Now she'll be coming back this way.
One enemy remaining.
Maybe the pistol is my lucky weapon. I get 3 kills in that, where I can't get them any other time. Like, why would that make such a big difference? Maybe this weapon is actually better. Oh, God. I just killed 3 people this round, like... Four. I just killed 4 people one round. Like, what the fuck? Maybe it's because they're forced to use pistols too, right?
No one beats my firepower. I got this.
Look at that round. Like, what happened? Just that I got close shots. So again, the spraying of this kind of fucks up your accuracy too much. Where look at what I just did. That round was comical. I got literally, like, if I'm not mistaken, I killed 4 out of 5 people that round. And it's because I'm using the pistol and at close range and just getting body shots, because I'm not even trying to headshot and I'm not
Let's play slow.
Satchel out.
what?
Satchel out. Back in a flash.
Fully smoked.
Enemy spotted. B.
There's somebody there, there's somebody behind here. Let me try to go like this.
Spike planted. Boom. Colorful kill. Enemy spotted B.
I feel like I'm just caught out there, like where I get 65 in. I just can't, I have to get close to them either. That's why I'm like a shotgun playstyle where
One enemy remaining.
I'm a shotgun playstyle where I just can't get anybody unless I'm like right in their face. I love that one round though. It was because of the pistol situation where it's the pistol situation where
Let's play slow.
you know, everybody's forced to use a pistol, so it makes it a little better maybe. But no, that round, I love it. You get 6 kills the whole match and 4 of them in the one round. So we're the ones who are trying to plant. So if we just do it, then who even has the spike? Like, the way we do it is we go in and do it like you make a you make a path to do it.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Oh god. So I got one of them. 1-to-1 KD ratio moment.
Because we're the best. Don't any of you forget.
But now so many of these rounds I'm not even using my abilities, and it's weird that you have to commit like that. Like, you have to use each ability only once. Like that, you know.
Let's play slow. There. We got this. We got this.
'Cause I'm still not the worst person on the team, I guess.
Let's play slow. Don't miss me too much. Let's play slow. Someone's A. Embarrassing.
Slow down.
So since we're all A, we're trying to
Reloaded.
Ciao.
you know, we can just sit on the thing and wait.
One enemy remaining.
For me. My ult's ready.
Oh, they're there.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
That's the lot of them. My ult's ready.
That spraying tendency is so bad for me.
I'll outshine all their radiance.
It's just dumb. Like something about it I don't like. Is the fact that I don't know. You can't spray, but the point of it is to spray. That you have
Thanks. No.
I always have extra credits because I'm not using them on anything besides that. But 6 to 10, we'd have some vague chance of a comeback, but I don't know why I seem to be doing so much better in this stage of the round. Ugh. Like that reloading time is just, you may as well just quit out when you have to reload, because you can't see, like, somebody who has a lot of mobility would be good if you somebody who has a lot of mobility would be good. And the reason why it'd be good is because you you know, in a moment like that, you can't get away. Like, you're just stuck. Like, instead of doing the E, if you hold down E, you should just be able to smoke right in front of you instead of having to go to the map and do it, like, just to get out. You get caught out, so it makes it good because you have to kind of commit to it. Like, look at his spraying ability there. It didn't look like he even hit them, but
Enemy remaining.
look how they just stand still like that. That's what you have to do. You have to stand still and you have to not spray, which is stupid. Like, there's this deer in the headlights moment of, would you really do that? Like, if it was real life, think about it. You just stand there. Let me try to line up my accurate. No, you would try to get them anywhere quickly and not. We may have a comeback in us, yeah, though.
Just let them try to catch me.
Yeah, in this sense, it's incentivized to go together because we're trying to, let's say we just smoke our way in to get there, right? So, like, we'll go smoke a path to there and, like, get in, do the objective, and don't even worry about anything else.
Make me proud.
Right, so whoever has the spike, it almost is befitting if I have the spike. It'll be
Fully smoked.
Gonna fall back here.
maybe I did it too early though.
Spike down A.
Right, that gives you a clear path and impetus to do the spike at least. Okay, here we go. Somebody's behind us.
Oh, enemy team.
My turn.
Someone's mid. Yep.
Like, how? Explain that one. How? Like, are you serious with that? Maybe the weapon I'm using, it just happens to be even worse in terms of recoil, but a little BM spike plant.
I'll leave.
Yeah, I can be the pendulum that swings it from one way to the other, because either I'm so bad that I'm just completely throwing, or I'm moderately doing something at least at a mediocre level, and oh, that makes a difference. So either you're completely trash and you lose, or you're normal and you win, right? If I have the X factor, but no, it seems better, especially with the abilities to do this, because you get to you go in a little bit, and then I'll do the thing, make a smoke path to get there. 1, 2, 3.
Reloading.
There's somebody behind us too here. Somebody here.
One enemy remaining.
Unbelievable. I guess my fire finally got somebody.
Oh, I'm surrounded by minha família.
That was almost by accident. Right, but she stepped in the fire, so... I don't know, the way that some of these abilities look is kind of weird. Like, they look sort of overly cartoonish, even compared to the rest of the style of the game, which is more like, again, just sort of bland a bit. You know, billion-dollar company with league success and all that, and you do it. Again, it's sort of deliberate because it makes it easier for it to run on certain systems, even though you still can't game capture it. But, yeah, we actually caught up. Clearly, the smoking ability is a good pathing to do. Like, if you go... even doing it there is a bit odd because right where our map gets all fucked up. Yeah, you almost have to get close and just do it that way where... Really, though.
One enemy remaining.
Where could you have gone?
Last player standing.
You still shouldn't be able to defuse it in time, can you? Damn, that was close, though. That was kind of a good comeback. Like, they were looking kind of completely lost, and then they had a chance. But no, those kind of long-range hits I'm not getting off. This gun could just not be suited for that, but... 10 to 10, so we've been on a pretty good streak. It was like 4 to 9, wasn't it? We were down like 5.
Don't hold back.
So yeah, we've been on a bit of a good run here, but yeah, it makes more sense to group up like this. Like splitting is good on the other way, but so you should go 1, 2, 3 all the way into plant there.
Multiple enemies
Beacon down.
Look at that weird way we face plant. Wait, why are they there though? What happened? Like, was she AFK? Like, they're not even trying to plant, or... I mean, having the objective makes it much easier, right? It favors the attackers for the planning because... Oh, they went to the other one. Because, you know, you could just not kill anybody and still win like that, whereas the other side has to react, and the pressure is more on them.
One enemy remaining.
Look at that, though. See, that was clean. Isn't that the same gun that I'm using, too? Like, it looks completely different in the hands of a master. And how did he not notice where that came from? The map is very useful in here because of the sounds. Oh, here we go. The same guy who almost defused the last time, but now he's certainly going to because... Right, it's too late. Like, why are you being so slow? You know he's there. You know he's at the thing. Oh, no, I guess maybe he wasn't. So we're still surviving a little bit. Was a pretty inspired comeback, and it was sort of driven by me, not because, oh, I'm so good or I'm the best player, but because I go from being so atrocious to, you know, being adequate, moderate. Why are they kind of AFKing in the base? Oh, we got 2 more rounds. We can do it. They're trying to spread out, but we were doing fine when we were just rushing A the whole time. Now they're all going in different directions. Like, why are you doing this? Okay, so she's fallen in love with the B side now. What I want you to do is I want you to go towards B like that. That gives you a path of where to go.
You will not kill my allies. Planted.
Now we hold this shit down a little bit, and we you know, you just gotta stall for some time more so, or they already got it. Wait, why does it say 1 enemy remaining? Or they like revive somebody, I guess. Okay, that's the best strategy sometimes. Just don't do anything. Literally do nothing and
Take a minute. Appreciate the journey. Then we wrap this party up.
well, let's go to A because that's been more of our lucky charm. It might sound like sometimes people would say that with my commentary style. It sounds like I'm talking to somebody. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. It's called thinking. You should try it sometime. But no, it's like it sounds like I'm talking to somebody either in the chat or in the game, but it's actually just, you know, I'm sort of playing devil's advocate or considering things from different points of view and just talking through a whole subject. And so it's a situation where I, you know, I don't even know exactly where I'm smoking, but I missed him there, but it's okay. Now there's somebody coming from that way. See how I'm it's actually kind of comical. I know what ends up happening, but okay, so we end up winning despite my shitty play.
Smells like victory. And gunpowder.
It was quite the epic comeback too. Remember that one match when the sides changed that foreshadowed the comeback when I got 4 kills with the pistol in one fucking thing? Like that should be the round of the game, like the highlight. The one round where I killed 4 people with one where does it show like your overall performance score? Not like there was like a particular performance rating. Individually sorted, progression, summary. 143 kills based on enemies alive. Multi-kills, okay. So we still somehow stay alive. So we've won 3 in a row with him. Right, so it's making for a bit of an epic streak. So we could do that again sometime, but I don't know. Okay, see you later. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing episode 3 in my playthrough of Valorant, little mini-series that I'm doing as part of another sub-series, which is just playing the most viewed games on Twitch, like the most popular category at a certain time. So we went through just chatting to introduce the format. Then I went through Dota 2, because at one point that was on there, like whenever I happen to look, and then I make a little mini-series out of it. Or sorry, it went just chatting, then GTA 5. And GTA 5, I did a big series. It went on for like 2 weeks, and I had some channel art to go along with it and stuff like that. Then Dota 2, I did like 2 episodes. Then this, I've done 2 episodes, so I'm on a 3-game win streak with Brimstone. And that's relevant because not even that, oh, it's a weird flex because it's a low rating, garbage kind of play, but unranked. But the point is that if I lose a game, I'm doing my Permadeath multiplayer Gauntlet, where if I lose a game as an agent, right, doesn't matter the game mode, whatever, if I lose a game, I can't play as them anymore, and they're just dead, basically, they're gone. So I started with Brimstone because he's just the first one that shows up, alphabetical order, or whatever. So if I lose a game, I can't play as them, I have to move on to the next one. Then when I run out, the playthrough's over, especially if I can't buy any more with the in-game currency that I've earned over the course of the run. I can't use real money, etc. So that's a format I do with a lot of games that's very fun. Like, you know, you could do it with League. I've done it with Overwatch. I've done it with the Paladins. I did it with doing it with Smite at one point, you know, recently. So it's just a very fun format to mix things up. NBA 2K, like I play as every team in online quick match until I lose a game, and then when I, you know, go on a good streak, you know, either you go on a very memorable win streak or you lose, and then at least you get some variety and you get to try all the different characters. So for all intents and purposes, I could say this is like my first playthrough of the game. Right, because again, I played it maybe closer to when it came out, just a very small amount. I don't know if this would have even been the same account. I guess not. This is my whole... I don't know why it seemed to indicate that I had played on here before, but I guess I probably had a different account. But yeah, we won all three of these. My score wasn't very good. 421-9, 550, you know, nothing special. I had that one round where I killed like 4 out of 5 people, though, which was bizarre. We always start off badly, or like meaning like me, and then or even the team, we've made comebacks, and like I start to play a little better. So again, my aim isn't very good, but it's okay. This has been pretty fun. In fact, the most annoying thing about this experience has just been getting the game to work, because you have to use that Spyware, Chinese, whatever shit, Vanguard thing, right? That if you close it, then you have to restart your computer or whatever, something weird like that. It has to be running all the time. Like, again, even if I'm not playing the game, then when I go to play the game, I should open it and then it'll work. But no, it's like you have to let it run on your computer all the time, even if you're not using the game. Like, come on. This is how China will hack into and conquer the US, by making a game like this that everybody loves, that everybody plays. It just seems so insidious. I don't like that. It shouldn't have to run on your computer overall. And of course, if somebody steals my character, then I could play a different one, but I don't want to. You know, you get in a rhythm. There's no rule that I put that says, oh, I have to play the same one over and over until I lose. It just means I prefer it. Right, I prefer it. Let's just stay consistent, and then we can obviously move around. So I only have 5 to choose between, but you'd think if I go on a good win streak with these, I'd be able to earn some more. I didn't know there were this many actually in there. And then the other point that I was making is also, I was getting this blue screen of death too. That's apparently like a well-known issue. Just by trying to launch the game, I kept getting a blue screen of death, and I don't know what even fixed it. And also, I'm display capturing because it doesn't game capture super well. So there's so many issues with it that you would think for such a AAA, well-known, popular game, especially on Twitch and in streaming, you would think it wouldn't be such an issue. So you get the blue screen of death randomly for just trying to launch the game. You can't game capture the game, even though it's so popular in streaming services. And then you also have to use this Chinese Spyware Vanguard shit. And this position and setup actually is a little bit different, even more scuffed than my normal one, but I won't blame my aim on that. But actually, unironically, it's kind of a little bit uncomfortable. You know, if you had face cam, you would only imagine how shitty and weird it is, but I don't really care. So, but the mic is a little different. In some ways, I think this mic actually sounds better. I just maybe have some sentimental attachment to... Why did it stop? Some sentimental attachment to my Blue Yeti that I always use, but this one should technically sound better. This is a Shure MV7, which is pretty good. That I like that I alternate between them depending on kind of what setup I'm in. So it's more comfortable to use this one here. So I'm level 3, like 5+ obliterator. Imagine having a number in your name. Okay, so, or yeah, my best round was with the pistol round when we switched, like the last game, where I was able to, I took out like 4 out of 5. And it's not just because, oh, maybe my aim is better with the pistol, but also their aim, or like, you know, they don't have the benefit of better weapons. We all start with the pistol, so we just have to deal with it, right? So under those minimalistic circumstances, maybe I do better. And so I'm not a headshot guy, I'm a body shot kind of guy. I'd rather hit them a couple times there than try to go for a headshot and miss and leave myself exposed, which it could be a real life philosophy, hypothetically. Not that you should find yourself in that situation, but like, wouldn't you rather hit, you know, if a game does it right too with like staggering them, wouldn't you rather stagger them and hit them in the... Wouldn't you rather stagger them and hit them in the... You'd rather stagger them and hit them in the thing before you, in the body, rather than try to go for a headshot and be all cute and then miss. I feel like that's the body shot berry aspect of it. I didn't get him there, but...
Enemy remaining.
Okay, bro. But no, I like the sort of pseudo stealth element and the sound of it. At least I didn't die in the process of doing that, but you know, whatever. And also I'm doing a weapon permadeath, or not so much weapon permadeath, but weapon select in this too. So I can only use these two weapons with this guy, and then the next character I'll do like I can only use this and this, something like that. Right, where there's a sense of like every character commits to one weapon. So the only weapon I can use as Brimstone is either this or the pistol. I might actually do better with the pistol. Or they're all on the same. I guess if we have the spike, we should do that. We should go. What is he doing? Let's rush them by him going back here. But no, it's pretty fun actually. I like it more than maybe even I thought. What are they doing?
Someone is B.
Fully smoked.
So my expertise has to be in strategy and positioning more so than you get caught out with that reloading shit. With strategy and positioning and doing weird stuff that people wouldn't expect and catching them off guard. And if I do that, then I can do better. But my aim itself, I don't rely on. I'm doing okay here, but just... Again, these are like low, unranked, kind of shitty... Wait, I thought I just got a kill there, though. How did I... I thought I got a kill in each round. How am I 1-1? I should be 2-1. But no, in a weird way, I end up doing better with the pistol than fucking... I swear I got a kill in the last round. I guess it must have been an assist, but it didn't seem like it. Man, that knife actually looks sick. I hate how you have to buy your abilities, dude. That was one thing that was funny last time, triggering me with how we should all go the same way. Who wants to be chosen for Spike? Doesn't really matter. Anybody can do it. But we should all go basically the same way then if we're gonna do it, because and that's kind of the mindless thing that people do in this mode, which seems to be the only mode that you can play if you play in the random. Like I thought there'd be like a variety of random game modes that he keep queuing you up for, all of which would count for the Gauntlet. But the thing is that what? Where is that even coming from? Was it a shoot through wall moment? But no, it's like the point is that everybody will go to the same one every single time. You're gonna become scoreboard obsessed, but like, look, man, I was just trying to put the smoke, and the cool strategy with the smoke is you can try to like make a line from, you know, all the way up to B, so you can plant the thing right unabated under the cover of smoke. That's what I was trying to do, but everybody's stupid, everybody's slow and kind of dumb. Or you know what the art style of this game actually reminds me of that I think I forgot to mention it last time, but I thought about it, was Ashen, which is like a minimalistic game. Like it has like that same minimal soulless quality. The difference with that is that was legitimately a small indie company, whereas this was why do you keep doing this? Who wants Spike? Just take it. Just do it. Doesn't matter. So like we'll go here and we'll smoke it. How do you type in the thing?
Light 'em up.
I mean, I guess we're 3-0, so I don't really care. We'll figure it out. But like, I was trying to make a path to try to. Now, how the fuck did I die here before? It's like I genuinely don't know. Oh. Like I always do that. I'll do like one good thing and then I can't follow it up. And you should use your abilities every time, because that is the one unique thing about this game. As far as I understand, you can only use your abilities once per round, which you think I should know that by now, but I almost can't I almost can't believe that that's actually the case. 74 Cypher.
Let's ruin their day.
Yes.
It's not a big deal. I'm a failure. Everybody, every round they're asking this fight thing. are they going to go A now? When you're not sure where they're going to go, then they should do it. Then you should go to both, right? As the defender, but as the attacker, you should just do it like this, because go the same way, because you know where you're going to plant it. So why not just support them? It's not going to do you any good to go the other way. So, let me do this here. Like,
Fully smoked.
I may be smoking the wrong side, but the intent is to try to let you go through there to
Molly.
Someone did defend the stone.
Stim beacon here.
I mean, it's like I had a sixth sense that he was there too. I hate that. Like, my instincts for where they are and positioning and stuff isn't the worst, especially as somebody who's never played on some of these maps and right now super experienced in the game. It triggers me how they switch off to their knife. Like, oh, it makes you go faster, but it makes it look so dumb. I hate... Look how slow. That guy's reaction is worse than mine. But no, I like that. So every character is going to have one weapon tied to them. I'm still going to win, so we'll survive, and I'm fine with it. But, like, I'm trying to actually get a little better, and I just am not very good. We're winning, though, so I can't complain. Right, like, as long as the other team is shittier than you, just rely on that. Like, I'm playing chess and take advantage of that. That my opponents are so bad. I swear, like, the number of times I get the beat on somebody, like, I see them before they see me, even they'll be walking by and they won't even notice me, but then I can't hit them. I can't, you know.
Monster on the loose.
I can't, like, do anything with it. Let's always try to give somebody else cover, but I'll do this, like a path to do the thing. Go plant the stupid ass bomb, and then...
My ultimate is ready.
I know exactly where you are.
Cypher uploading.
She's still gunning for you.
I'll just wait here for the... What? But where? Where? Oh, yeah, I have the ult ready. Where? What? I won't know whether some of this stuff is a character's ability either, because I don't know what all the abilities even are. Like, yeah, really, how intimidating is it to play a game, not like this, but like any of these characters where, you know, League of Legends, like, oh yes, of course, you should know every character, every ability of every single character in the whole game and exactly how to play around it. Like, you know what I mean? That's the part that's so intimidating on top of anything else. Even if you're good mechanically, like, okay, with the gun and stuff, how are you going to know? Who wants to be chosen for the one and only Spike?
Yes.
It doesn't matter, dude. Why do they keep doing that? Making a big deal about it. But no, this makes me want to play Ashen, which, again, maybe for the wrong reasons that are minimalistic in nature. I love the whole little... the smoke aspect of it. You go here, you do the smoke 1, 2, 3, and you can plant the bomb under the cover of the smoke. Oh shit. What? Somebody's gonna be clouding it up in here. I already know it. Like, I'm hitting him. Oh, so I did 140 and he did 120, but I died. What did I even take damage from besides that? But no, it makes my economy pretty good too. Like, I can keep buying. I can keep... That looked really funny. Like how he teleported in front of him with his back to him, with his facing the wall. Like, what was that?
Yes.
It's like he used some teleport ability, but he used it the wrong way or something.
I learned something.
Okay. But no, I can, like, buy stuff for other people because I have extra money, because I don't use it, because I'm doing the same thing over and over. So my score is 3, 6, and 4. We're winning, so again, I could care less. This is going to be an amazing epic win streak, even in unranked as a first-time effectively player. But I'm fine with it because we won 3 in a row. The first episode, we only did 1 game because it took like an hour. Then the second episode, we got a quick win at the beginning, and then we got a longer win. It's actually better than I thought there. I'm liking it more than I thought. Not just because, like, oh, I'm winning, but...
Stim beacon down.
I should maybe use that more often, but... Now we're doing all the sneaky stealth shit. Somebody's here. But where? Okay, that one I got totally caught out. Like, where did he come from? Like, I was looking there the whole time. But they sneak up without you being able to hear them or whatever. I'm shit. Slash. But no, it's pretty mechanically satisfying. Like, the recoil is good. Too many games these days actually don't have recoil, as much as I'm bad at aiming, and you would think I'd be predisposed to not like it. The reality is that... see, I might be the quiet gamer who doesn't say anything, especially not voice chat or text chat, but I'll still be of use that way. The minimalistic in ways that actually matter. Absolutist tendency. You could talk as much as you want, but it doesn't accomplish anything, versus you could do something of impact that actually is felt. But no, I gotta be a little better, because not every game is gonna go this well, right? Where you're gonna have this one-sided advantage all the time. Wait, what? What? But how? How? What? Wait. Some of these things are based on abilities that I just don't... I don't understand. How did he get ahead of us when we... There's this one character that keeps teleporting everywhere. Look how loud he's being. But yeah, if you pick up those little orbs, it adds... Oh yeah, I totally forgot about my ult. Duh. Which, again, stuff like that you should... Where is bro looking? I understand you're planning the spike, but why are you looking out into the open? Like, bro is senile, looking out at the fucking... Enjoying his last moments. Be pretty clutch if he was able to do it, but I hate this whole sort of headshot meta. Not that it's... Oh, shit. See, now you shouldn't even go for it. Just chill and let him come to you. But I can appreciate the strategic element. That, you know, that mechanic alone is so good. The whole, like, sort of stealth aspect. You don't even have to do it. Like, don't even... In fact, even if you die, it's okay. Oh, this is like a Tracer type of... Bro thinks he's Tracer. Now it should be too late. It should be too late. That's gotta suck, because you get there but just in time to not be able to finish it off. Look how we're doing it, like a clean sweep of them, even though I'm playing like garbage. Abilities you don't use roll over. It's stupid that you have to buy the abilities. Doesn't make sense. I have the spike. I'll just do it with my little smoke strat, even though I keep dropping like a fucking fly. Give me skinny.
Watch me. Need a drop.
Holy smoke!
Yeah, I'm doing it under the cover of smoke, so just do it. I don't even care. Now it doesn't even matter what happens. Like, they're guarding it. I'll go this way. The fuck? He just did that to me. Now, regardless of the enemy. Okay. See how clean that planning was. Even as shitty as I am, I could do the objective and, you know, use that to... I'm a good team player because I do the objective just because I can't do anything else mechanically. So, like, I would always be a turret buster in fucking League. I wouldn't be good in the other ways. Well, I'd be okay, but, like, you know, I would take out a whole lane of towers while everybody's busy fighting in mid. I would do these kind of weird things like that allow... You should be able to keep the spike if you win that round. Like, right? Like, oh, he's happy with that. Watch this ace. He just gave it to me sort of non-consensually. I didn't even choose that shit. Now I'm gonna do...
Who's next?
Holy smoke!
Right, let the shittiest player do the objective to feel important, but it's actually pretty relevant. What was that, dude? What was that? Fuck. Bro, that Q is not really usable in a short range capacity like that. But see, because the spike's down as early as possible, that smoke is so perfect for it. I love it.
Last player
And since this mode seems to be the only game mode that you're getting in the normal queue, it's pretty relevant. This is the whole beauty, though. You don't even have to kill them all. Or you could even die, too. As long as you don't let them defuse it. But even if... Well, no, I guess if they defuse it, even if you kill them, you still lose, right? Like they defuse it and then you kill them, but... Oh, yeah, no. Ah, fuck. Wait. Oh, yeah, and that'll be my round to shine with the fucking pistol, I guess. So I'm not even using my ult. We don't even have to use it because we just... You know, our team's dominating them so much.
Okay.
So... But no, that spike element is good. I'll still do the same thing, principally. That is very sharp. But we kind of keep going the same way and expecting different results, which is maybe not the best idea. That might actually end up hitting us backwards, which is fucking stupid.
Spike down A.
Let's just try to run and gun a little bit. Like, somebody's here and I'll just go for them. Fuck it. I don't even care. Oh, I almost just jumped off.
One enemy remaining.
Wait, what even happened? Like, I picked up the spike and it's saying to plant. Well, why was I able to plant it on that side?
Take a sec if you need.
Defenders win.
Oh, you don't let me show off in my little pistol round where I killed 4 people. GG easy golf rules. No, I certainly won't take credit for that, but this is the whole beauty of it. You get to get carried by other people if in a team-based context, but you also get to get punished. Like, if my team's really bad and I lose, it still counts, and I lose the hero. And if I play really bad and we win, it still counts. So I was the worst on our team, certainly 4, 9, and 6. I mean, look, you got to at least do a 1-to-1 ratio, which I cannot do. Or this is one of those things, oh, I got to update the title because I got to show off how long my win streak is and what a great format. And, you know, again, I'm not saying I'm the one to do the format. Like, anybody can do this, and I especially like it when a game first comes out, potentially, or when, not my bit right now. Like, I like it when a game first comes out, potentially, or I like it when you know, if a big streamer was to do it, like Shroud plays Marvel's Rivals for the first time, and he does which I deserve credit for, copyright, but whatever. I'm just saying, I've done this thing for so many years, decade, you know, done it on stream and different content. I would do it even before I ever started streaming, just on my own. You know, you go in a game, multiplayer online, even not like Smash Brothers, you're playing with your friend, and we'll both play as every character until we lose, and then we move on to the next one. So, like, you know, I'm playing as Mario, they're playing as Fox. So if I win, then I get to survive as Mario, and they have to move on from Fox. Like, it's such a fun format that you can do in any kind of game like that with a roster of characters, anything multiplayer competitive. So, but yeah, like Shroud plays Marvel Rivals for the first time, and it's also with Permadeath Heroes. Like, maybe I'm just unaware, but I don't think anybody ever does a format like that. And in a way, it's limiting, but it's to give a sense of closure, because I'm not the type of person who would play the same game over and over for hundreds of hours, right? Like the way that people do. But it's a good way to give a short sense of finality. Like, you get a good variety of characters. If you lose, you get a good win streak. If you don't, you get to just try out the game with a fun sense of... And it gives you a structure, like, not just like, oh, we'll just play it forever as much as I feel like. No, you'll play it with a fixed criteria, how long you can last within that. You can last a certain amount of time that allows you to... Yeah, the trick I know is just to run straight into fucking... Yeah, the point is that sort of permadeath multiplayer format, Gauntlet, is so good. And the reason why is because, again, like a game for... I mean, I just did that with Marvel Rivals, I'm pretty sure, right? I played one session of it just to try it, not even when it came out, but just, you know, a game comes out, you try it like that, and it's a great way to give it a first look with, again, a clear sense of an end point, because again, that can be what's so overwhelming about multiplayer games. That's a good problem to have, but it can be like you want to do it in such a way that you don't feel like you're just going to play forever with no context. You can play as much as you want, little as you want. It's just like kind of endless and random and aimless. Instead, it's like you're actually playing for something, as in like to beat the game, or win condition is try to unlock every character and play as each one at least once and just try to last as long as you can with each one. But also, sorry if I flash you, you can flash me a different way. Fuck, I'm not gonna actually say it, but Senti, please. Again, I don't know what any of these characters really do, but I barely know what my own character does. But no, I didn't even use the alt. When you're dominating that hard, it's fine, but I'm getting carried. Like, I wasn't doing anything very special myself. I always get, again, good position on people. Like, I'll see, oh, there he is, but then I can't. Or that's step one. I have step one down, being able to actually see the opponent and be aware of their position and tactical, you know, be in a good vantage point. But no, this isn't too beginner unfriendly, just because there are seemingly not super experienced players, unlike Dota 2, where I swear every time every time I've ever played that,
Match found.
what's happening? Every time I played that, you're in a match with a bunch of people who are like level 500. I guess not everybody was like that, but it's kind of more skewed. Here it feels like, okay, and maybe just the way the game works isn't quite as convoluted. Like, it's just more straightforward. Just do what you got to do. But I don't know what keeps happening. Joining from the USA's skinniest member, haha. Or there's this really funny clip where somebody says, like, they're asking him a geography question. He's like, bro, I'm not from the USA. I know geography. Like, we just catch a stray for no reason. I don't know where exactly that stereotype comes from, but like, could I name all 50 states on the map? Like, I kind of could, but I admit some of the central states become a blur because it's sort of interchangeable, right? Like, nobody really cares about the Midwest or, you know, some of the central states. They all just kind of blur together. The West Coast, East Coast is easy, so I'm even admitting I'm not the greatest at that, but I'm sure if I really thought about it, I could do it.
More valuable secrets than the look of someone.
Will you share those?
Buy phase when you buy all gear for the round. Wow, never would have guessed. So yeah, we're on a good win streak, so let's actually try to be the difference we wish to see in the world, because if I don't play well and we lose, then you certainly have to blame me for it. I somehow like that attacking better, though. Planting the spike gives you an extra victory condition. I can use my smoke effectively. Now I'm just kind of using it randomly. So we'll do it like here, where we go 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that is or what that means. What that was, that our ability, their ability?
I'm out of here.
Let's just do this, even though I don't know exactly what we're doing with it. I saw some little redness here. I like those moments where you get to sneak up on somebody, or, you know, they really don't know you're there, but...
Enemy A.
I mean, look, dude. and I sometimes do that too much, where I walk out in the open. Like I'm going for body shots, too. I'm not even trying to...
Last player standing.
Well, I guess that's what they were doing there, too, but... I did 92, but there was a second person there, and I should back out, you know, like I go poke my head out, go for a shot, and then I back out, but I don't do that. I kind of just commit, which this kind of style of game, like Counter-Strike as well, commits to that, like where you go out, but then you can't come back because you sort of you sort of feel like you're able to. I actually kind of like the pistol round more because my aim is so bad that somehow I've done better with that, because this, the spraying quality of this isn't all that special. But GG, they're acting like the game is over after one round. I'm trash. I think we're all trash, but got to at least maintain a 1-to-1 KD ratio. My team about to carry me. I'm also trash. Competition to see who is the most trash, then why not?
Fully smoked.
Or the opponent's even motivating them in a certain way.
Many enemies B.
Enemies B. I like how
Spike planted.
I like how those call outs happen automatically. Ugh, like, how are they so efficient, man? He pokes his head out. I totally see him, but I can't react. I should always be more defensive with cover and shit. Could be one of those fallacies like, oh, the attacker always has the advantage, so whoever attacks first is in a better spot. Right, because they... Yeah, see, I like that body shot thing, but... I don't know, I just kind of... There's always that smooth headshot. That was at least closer, kind of, but... No, my real weapon of preference, like in Counter-Strike, would be like a shotgun where you just... A shotgun where you just got to,
Or 50 of them. Let's go.
You just get close and then you don't even have to worry about where you hit them, right? Get them around a corner or something. So we keep going B, but I don't really know what to say. We gotta really flip the switch and go ahead and try to make a comeback here. So how did they plant the bomb in B if... Okay.
Fully smoked.
I'll just do it in that general direction too. And I don't know what's even happening, but just throw out all my abilities randomly. Turn it into a fighting game like a button mash. But no, I should almost just give cover to other people because I suck so bad. And... I mean, see, like, I got their position, but I can't... How come that sequence took so long, too? Like, we saw them, and then... like, it took that long for me to... For them to get the other guy? You damn camper. That's kind of the part of the game, you know? You can't really argue with that.
Last player standing.
Damn. We might actually get fleeced and lose my epic 4-game win streak. Again, if not, I could... This is kind of the cool thing about low-level play, is like, I could be the difference single-handedly if I just play a little better.
Their phoenix shines on the outside, but within, I feel his doubt. I will save. Anyone
I think we should save creds this round. I suck. Kind of obsessed with B. My teammates carry me every game. Now I know how you feel, but if only you knew what was on the line. I should bring my permadeath excellence to the table, and I say, well, you know, if I could...
Fully smoked.
You know, I have something I actually play for. I'm going to go through here with reckless abandon and just... What?
Out of charges.
I know exactly where you are.
Okay, so they're in B, and... I mean, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know if going iron sights would help that much with it, but... this team is dumpster tier. Holy shit. I'm even... This guy's complaining how bad he is, but he's low-key sneak dissing me. Because I'm even worse than him. So what does that say about me? You got to figure out your opponent's nuanced strategy because the opponent team keeps doing the same thing over and over, just like we keep doing the same thing over and over. Like, but it's really up to them to dictate because if they keep going B, we have to keep going B. Right, but one time they'll sneak it to A, and it's not even really coming down to that either, but I keep doing that same smoke path. Which maybe I should wait and do it at a more strategic time, but he spotted them in A, but I'll just walk right through here. I don't care. Okay. My first kill of the whole fucking match. Then you get one kill and then you get cocky in some way. Okay, so fight down A. That C I never even used properly, or I never even used like at all. Why are you coming backwards if you... They're here, so you're gonna have to fucking deal with it. Like what? Where is the thing? Where is the spike? What? I love that, and I don't even know where they are. Like,
I'll find you. Last player standing.
but no, the weird thing is, the satisfying thing is like sort of the pseudo stealth element. Okay, it's just a mismatch in terms of teams. I can't get carried every round. Too bad. 6 and 8. Oh no, wait, that's not my typical surrender. Let's actually say no. Just play it out. You know, we want to see our death. We want to see our death fully, right? It's like playing a game of chess. I'm not going to resign in a game of classical chess, and the reason why is because I'm committing my time and I'm gonna do it, and it's just like, you know, I'm committing my time, so I want to see the outcome. This will be Brimstone's death and the last time we ever get to play him, so it's meaningful. Let's just play it out all the way, and if we can't make an epic comeback, then, you know, same thing with chess. Like, if they might blunder their queen in the end game and we come back and we win, like, if I'm going to commit my time to do it, let's just do it all the way, right? There's no halfway. This is meaningful, just like any other game. We took the win streak like a champ. We got to take the defeat like a champ, but it doesn't mean we have to lose, but I just can't do anything. Like, right, like I'm not only bad, but I'm the worst. I just can't do it. Like, I can't aim. I always get a good position, but I cannot aim. My teammates suck. Now, is he good too? At max. Okay, he's at least decent. Anyone here play anime Vanguards? You just died. I mean, we get it, dude. I even agree. I'm not offended by that. I suck. I'm the first to say I suck, but I keep doing the same shit too every time. Like, I'm gonna go a different way. You died with your Johnson out. I'm just go some other way. I don't care. You can't keep doing the same thing every time. Right, I caught them off guard at least. That there were like 3 of them, and if I was really good, I could kill all 3. Or I almost had time to kill a second one because they like did their own little smoke or whatever on top of me. Yeah, see how you catch them off guard at least when we got a kill, which could be the whole difference. But again, this might be the first round that we win. We just need one to try and change the momentum. This team is so shit. Like, how about you stop complaining and just try to deal with it, though, dude? Like, let us learn. It's unranked. It's shitty low play. Like, relax. It's a 2v2. All right, leave the game.
Here.
Bro, where are they? Fuck.
Seconds left.
Like, why is he so oblivious to where they are. You're looking right at, like, the other guy is looking right at him.
Spike planted.
Oh no, now you'll lose to the spike. Wait, is it an A or B though? I don't even know. Oh, now they'll lose to the spike, even though it's a 2v1. Bro, you gotta win this round. Ah, the spike is fucking... You got a solar flare on moment. Where even is the spike? It's always... You're gonna lose now. You're gonna lose. I didn't realize there was even a pass up at the top, so... Okay, but now you'll lose. Oh, that's gonna be shitty. No. Oh shit, that was so clutch. So, a lot of the time that happens where you start to defuse it and then you can't. The epic comeback begins now, but I mean... I'm dogged here. Even in this scenario, I'll do it like that. Where I, you know, I still get carried by even a bad team.
Go, go, go!
You know, we came in through here and they were all there, so maybe we'll do it again. They'll forget that I just figured out this. You don't deserve this. We'll go ahead, we'll put it here and just take a stand, or maybe I won't even bother. So anytime we see them here, I can use my ult, which I should probably try to do, which I haven't been very efficient with doing, but it's, see, like, what is that red? I don't even know what that means. Does that mean that's a spike, a bomb? The objective, it's not a player, but it would imply that it's over there. Yeah, you gotta do sort of predictive aiming a bit.
Spike planted.
Open up the sky.
One enemy remaining.
I don't know if that counted for something or what. I did get a kill with that, maybe. I don't even know what I'm doing myself sometimes. This guy's gonna rage quit out or something as we start to actually win some of these rounds. So I am actually the worst. 3, 8, and 0. Right. Even, I guess I'm better than somebody on the other team, but... No, no, no. Don't do it. Oh shit, look how we're doing a comeback. Abandon the match will not be spawned, but now do we get somebody as a replay? Like when we start winning, then he leaves. Like what the fuck, man? Oh, stupid. Now we'll have to deal with a 4v5, which I don't know whether it'll let you get somebody else in here or not. I kind of like this route now, but... Bro really left us like, oh, you're so bad, but then when he stops playing, we start winning. Like, what the fuck? So we'll go across like to the other side and... What? Oh. I was gonna say like, oh, maybe it's because it's their side. We can't do it. But where? I don't even know. In A.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
I don't know what good the smoke really would do here.
Enemy A. Go, go, go.
Fully smoked.
Enemy A.
Molly.
Taken out.
Last player standing.
Okay, now we'll lose because it's a 4v5. But I mean, it let that guy leave, but then it should let somebody join in the middle, but it doesn't. That's kind of lame. So you can just ruin a match with that. Because again, we were making like sort of a minor, slight comeback. And the reason why was because you... Right, like you'll just force us to do a 4v5. Just kind of lame. I mean, I'm hitting him, dude. I'm hitting him. I just can't. Like, you need a gun that either does more damage there, or I just can't do it. I'm sort of only slight spraying too because I feel like it's more accurate, but maybe you should just full spray. But then it becomes totally horrible. So this will be the end of Brimstone, and there's nothing I can do about it because I just feel completely... It's just completely stupid. It's completely my fault in a way that's even egregious because, you know, the team might not have been the best, but I'm still the last even. Like, holy shit, man. 145 jet. It's pretty bad because Cypher and you saw something cooked. What did he say? Maybe when we switch sides, that could be the comeback moment, but it'll be too late. I mean, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I should have the instinct to... I don't know why I keep feeling like I can just deal with it and rush in. I should back out a little bit and do something strategic. I'm just being kind of face roll and just accepting my fate too much. This is a 3v5, and that guy's aim is as bad as me. You can shoot through walls, but you can't hit a standing target like that.
I know exactly.
But I mean, I like these people getting all salty too in unranked. Like, that's the point of it. Like, you're a new player. This is only like your 5th game. Can we just switch sides so we can actually do? When does it happen? Like at round 12? Yeah. So we might actually make a comeback there because if we can win by the objective, right? That could be good. But I'd have to explain my genius smoking strategy where, like, you know, you do the smoke, walk up to it, just plant it, and then even if you get some resistance, by the time they deal with you, you could still win just on time. Because I'm very good about doing that. Like, I'll get the spike planted like literally as soon as possible, and then whatever happens happens. But, like, you know, you do it like right at the beginning of the game, so then it'll take them some time to get around and do what they're gonna do.
Fully smoked.
Joke's over. You're dead.
I don't even know where I'm getting hit from. Fuck. So now it'll be a couple rounds left. So unless it's clearly just the advantage that you have as far as a attacker. So now let me get the spike and I'll just show them how it's done. Because again, it gives you something else to play for, right? You would have the objective even though it's a 4v5, even though I'm bad. Just the recoil can be so janky that I hate it. Or I'll do well in the pistol round.
Switching sides.
It was right when that fucking guy quit.
I can't see them yet.
It was right when that guy quit that we allowed it to be oh, it is actually me who has it. No, I'm still gonna say no. It doesn't show you who though, so I like that. Just play it out. Just play it out. Let it go. But this is my character, dude. I'm playing for my character's life. Watch me do it. Watch me do it. No. Oh, what if we would have come back in the... Fuck you. We would have come back in the... Potentially. We could have won on the objective. You fucking... I hate that. It still counts, but I hate that. Because even though I'm bad, I can always blame that. What if we had a comeback in us? And what if Brimstone would have survived for another 100 matches? Because, like, fuck. the one guy's being salty even as we're winning those 2 rounds and making a comeback, and then he quits out, then it's a 4v5. Like, yes, we are bad, but give us some time. So we lose because it's a 4v5, the guy quits out because we're losing, and then, oh, we switch sides and we're gonna potentially win on the objective even if we can't win in a gunfight, and then they surrender. Like, come on, man. So we could do another character then the next time, but this was meant to be a little mini series anyway, so I actually am short on something to upload from my main channel, so I might actually just do this. The problem is that I couldn't upload it until tomorrow night because there's that 24-hour rule, so maybe I'll do that, like... But yeah, this is pretty fun. I'm very disappointed in that. Like, again, I'm not saying my aim is good, but I don't know. In other ways, I'm disappointed too. Like, I kind of a playing two-face role where you have to do that, so... You know, you should accept the fact that... Okay, we could do Jet next, but I might not even do it. That might have been adequate. So we did 5 games as Brimstone. We won 4, we lost 1. I played badly in pretty much all of them, but whatever. Now I can uninstall this fucking Chinese Spyware game and decide on the next one. Or what I wanted to get into is the delisted games checklist with respect to, you know, go on the delisted games and start doing ones from that. But let's just look for my own sanity to see, like, okay, what would be the next most viewed game if I do it after this? And that's not even me being like a bad sport from like, oh, you lost, now you don't want to do it. It's like, it was meant to just be a bite-sized thing, right? Like, I wasn't intending to go through, although I guess going through all 5 of the characters wouldn't have been that bad of an idea, because you're able to so let's go ahead and show you what the highest viewed category is. If it's something like super new or something I don't own, it's, oh, what are the chances? Valorant is still up there. So we've done Just Chatting to introduce the format. We just did Valorant. We did GTA 5. So I guess the next one could be League. And how much you want to bet, dude? How much you want to bet that's going to be a toxic clown show shit? Where we'll go and let's play Kale, my favorite character back in the day. Oh, wait, you can't, because she's been fucking reduced to a complete polar opposite of what she used to be as a late game control character instead of a early game aggro character. Like, come on. This has been up there for a while, and I don't know what it is, and I guess I don't really want to know what it is, but yeah, I guess we could lock in League now, right? Regardless, anything, we could lock in this as the next one that we do, which may or may not be the next stream, because it could be that it could be a situation where I decide to do the delisted games or some other kind of format.